doctor and your loved ones about the importance of routine cancer screening and to better understand risk factors for cancer. Join AstraZeneca, the NHL, and Hockey Fights Cancer in taking action. Visit getbodychecked.com.
Magic never leaves you when you stay with the Disney Resorts Collection. It's up early, giving you extra time in any of the 4 theme parks every day, and welcomes you back to even more magical moments. Start saving today.
"90 calories, 2.6 carbs, the only lighter-than-light beer that's worthy of being called Corona. Welcome to the premier side of life."
When we hit the pothole, I worried we'd be stranded for hours.
And our lives would revolve around the pothole.
Thanks to the Geico app, help arrived in under an hour.
It feels good to get help fast. It feels good to Geico.
WNBA is on Prime. Tonight, the Dream take on the Fever, followed by the Valkyries facing the Lynx. Beautiful pass! Fires and hits! Tonight, starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. It's on Prime.
What served you?
Well, she went to Metro and saved over $250. She got the new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G for free and no activation fees. Get that more for your money feeling, only at Metro.
Introducing Subway's new fresh value menu. 15 different protein pack choices, all for under $5. With new 6-inch deli face, $3.99. Protein pockets, $3.99. And a 6-inch sub of the day, $4.99. Always freshly made, always available every single day.
The whole company's going. Let's roll. We're never gonna make it.
To Super Bowl 61 and beyond.
Some people just have very punchable faces. Duncan Park has a soul like that. I just want to crush him.
Tech changed the world, but so did the bubonic plague.
We want to save the world or control it. Most go Dr. Evil.
America, the future is coming.
Pierced in the armpit of Silicon Valley.
I think you want some.
This isn't for you, little guy.
Okay, but what if I did a little dance?
Nature Valley, we make nature delicious.
We'd like to think of our road as a pursuit of progress. And the further we go, the more we realize that a better tomorrow starts with a better today. Non-alcoholic beer that's fit for all times.
Kevin Connor's back with you on SportsCenter, and we've got our new cover athlete for Madden 27, Bears QB Caleb Williams. The 24-year-old enjoyed a breakout sophomore season, led Chicago to its first division title since 2018, first playoff win since 2010, also set a franchise record with over 3,900 yards passing. Add all that up, that gets you a piece of gaming immortality. Caleb Williams joins us now here on SportsCenter. Caleb, congratulations on the honor. What level, how much of a gamer are you?
It's probably my second favorite thing to do other than obviously play football in real life. And so it's an honor. It's honestly a childhood dream. And it's something that I do honestly quite consistently, throughout the whole year or throughout my life. So it's been fun. And now I've been able to be on the cover. It's really cool.
How far do your memories of playing Madden go back?
Mike Vick days, obviously when he was on the cover. That's probably one of the first ones that I can remember off the top of my head, is the Mike Vick days with him on cover.
So you span a long time here. And then, so what's the process of finding out that you are selected as the Madden cover athlete like?
Yeah, so it was brought up a few weeks before, and they were like, would you want to? And I'm like, who wouldn't? What athlete wouldn't want to be on the cover? One of the most historic games. And so I I ended up forgetting about it. They brought it back to me a couple weeks later and tried to surprise me. I ended up finding out before the surprise. But honestly, who cares? It was something that you obviously dream of, and like I said, a childhood dream that came true.
Now, look, ratings are a big thing with NFL guys, right? I mean, does this give you an insight to inside track to getting that number near 99, being in the 99 club?
I hope it's close. Who knows? I think at some point I'll have a 99. And hopefully by the end of the year, we're working towards that 99.
Well, let's go from gaming to the real deal, which could help you get there.
Yep.
As you look back on 2025, Caleb, how would you describe the Bears season?
It was an electric season. It was a season that I think built a lot of confidence within, the Bears and the organization and myself and also my teammates, but also in having a first-year head coach. Obviously, I think he's going to be one of the greats. And so for me to, be along with him and to try and help him, get to that point, win as many games, win as many big games and Super Bowls, things like that as we can, obviously helps. And I'm along for the ride, and I definitely want to be a part of that and help in that instance. And so, like I said, it was electric. It was really fun. It was, a lot of good days, and we want to keep that going.
A great season, and it ended in the divisional round. But in that game, Caleb, we got one of the greatest throws in the history of football. Your fourth quarter touchdown to Cole Kmet. As we watched the play, why did the play work?
We work on scramble. We emphasize scramble, and that's just one of those things that I've been blessed with is being able to scramble and do it well and not have many turnovers in my career in that instance. And so it's a big part of our offense. We often call it the second play, and guys come alive and we preach that. And so I think it starts with that, and then obviously Cole has to go out there and make a good catch. At the end of that and be in position. And, he did just that.
The second play, one of the great plays of the entire season. Caleb, how did that game impact the way you've approached 2026?
Yeah, excited. There was a lot of anger, frustration. Feels like we were right there, and it was at the tip of our fingers, and it just slipped out of our hand. And so just finding ways to be better, finding ways to put us in that position again, and that's all you can ask for. And from that, you gotta go win. And so it's the ability to get us back there, and then also just the mindset that when we get there, we're gonna surpass where we were last year.
You mentioned your coach Ben Johnson. It's going to be year 2 with him. How would you describe his impact on the organization?
Yeah, he's one of a kind. I was hanging with him earlier today, just going over practice, talking about how I can be better, and make sure that I'm better for these guys, and for my teammates and for the organization. And so that's always our mindset, and I think that's what makes him so great is that it's always about what's next and how can we be better to at the end of the day accomplish our goal.
A returning coach, Caleb, but you're going to have a new dude snapping you the football after Drew Dahlman retired in the offseason. What's the process of replacing him been like?
Yeah, obviously Drew was honestly great. It was a great time with Drew, and so I've he's a brother of mine. He's always welcome around my household for protecting me for that year, and then now building this new relationship that I'm trying to build with Garrett. We'll have little mess ups and things like that in practice, and we go and talk about it. Communication is always important. I think he's a vet now. He's been a vet now, and now I'm getting to that point of knowing I played enough games and things like that. And so just being able to communicate about the different things and all the mess ups so that when it comes game time and game day that none of that shows up.
And then, of course, you lose DJ Moore, but you return Luther Burden and Roma Dunze and Colston Loveland and Cole Kmet. Caleb, how does the Bears offense take the next step?
Yeah, that starts with me. That's how it always starts, and that's always my mindset. It starts with me. It starts with me being better. It starts with me delivering, more catchable balls, more runner football is what we call it, and putting the ball in the right place so these guys can go either have a chance at the football or go make a play on the football. And so I think it starts there. And then from there, I think we got explosive guys. You talked about, where we got an electric group from tight end room to wide receiver to running back. And so just being able to deliver them passes and put the ball in the right spot for them and, give them the proper chances. I think it's going to do a lot for us.
Caleb, back to the game. You got any codes?
Game codes?
Yeah.
Not yet that I know of. Hopefully at some point I get to, give some of my childhood friends and, some family members and things like that.
What a cool honor. So deserving. Enjoy it, yep. Caleb, and enjoy the game and enjoy the upcoming season. Good health to you. Caleb Williams, Bear star quarterback. Thanks for the time tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. Go Bears.
Go Bears. Meantime, opening round play at the Memorial from Muirfield Village, Jack's Place. The par 3 fourth, JT Poston. Needs a Sherpa from that point, 37 feet out. But the flat stick and the read was on point. Tip your caddy, one of 3 straight birdies on the front 9. He shot a 2 under 70. Par 5 15th, Wyndham Clark. Eagle opportunity from 45 feet. They were rolling today. Clark shot a 5 under 67. He's tied for the lead. From the 15th fairway, Tommy Fleetwood's second shot. Just going to stripe a fairway wood from 251 onto the putting surface. Fleetwood with 2 putt for birdie from there. He joins Clark and 2 others atop the leaderboard at 5 under. And then Rory in this field. Par 4 third, his second shot. Needs it to go. It would not go where he wanted. It ended up in the water. Double bogeys the hole. Finished the day 1 under 4 shots off the lead. Big reveal of the EA college football video game coming your way later tonight. And the Stanley Cup Final, Game 2, coming up 8 Eastern over on ABC. Game 2 between the Canes and Golden Knights. We got The Point coming up next here on ESPN. Enjoy.
Welcome to The Point, presented by DraftKings Sports.
Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, in anticipation of Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final. Oh, yeah, the Hurricanes looking to shake things up tonight.
Sunscreen.
The party is well underway outside Lenovo Center, and you know they'll be rocking inside. Frederick Anderson will play in his 100th career playoff game tonight. Power tie on. And everybody talks about Jack Eichel. Hey, shoot the puck, Jack. You know that Jack had 7 shot attempts in Game 1.
Look at the swag, though.
On either team. Speaking of Game 1, a wild Vegas Golden Knight victory.
Previously, in the Stanley Cup Final.
Let's go, boys. Come on now. Here we go. Take a look around, boys. What's better than this?
I put it all on the line. I came to get it, it's mine.
No team jumps on quicker at home than Carolina. Yeah!
We're down 2-0. There wasn't panic on the bench.
We got plenty of hockey left, right? Now, come on, come on.
3 straight goals for the Knights.
Yeah! Jordan Staal tie the game in 3. Man, this has turned into one crazy game.
Beats hard to the blocker side. Same spot that Jordan Staal did.
Oh, Carter Hart just robbed Seth Jarvis.
Tomas Hertl. And it's 5-4 Vegas.
I took a breather for a second and went right to their guy, and yeah, one step on me.
The Vegas Golden Knights win Game 1.
It was fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's a find-a-way league. We found a way tonight.
Sign me up for 6 more of those kind of games. Yeah, it was fun. We made some history along the way. Road teams came into Tuesday's Game 1 with a record of 0-55 when trailing by multiple goals in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. That's now 1-55 as the Golden Knights able to bounce back, steal the series opener, and grab home ice advantage. One of the few true home ice advantages left in the NHL. This place will be buzzing tonight. You'll want to turn up the volume and crank it up and rip the knob off the place.
Whoa.
It was on fire in game one.
Got the memo?
Leaves is on fire today.
Yeah.
You already saw a good side. This is the front side, not as good. I'm Steve Levy with Mark Messier and PK Subban. Hey, so much fun, so much entertainment. I'm not sure both teams are thrilled with the way they played. Vegas less so because they won the hockey game. But, Mess, these 48 hours in between games, they'd be a necessary reset.
Yeah, I think both teams will look at the game and say they could have played a lot better. They made mistakes, uncharacteristic mistakes that the players that made them don't normally make. As a team, they didn't defend well at certain times. Ultimately, in the end, Vegas really showed their size and their strength. And to me, Carolina hasn't seen that kind of power combined with the talent on the forecheck that Vegas presented with them. I think they're going to be better prepared for that kind of onslaught that Vegas showed them in the first game. And I think Carolina will make some adjustments and will be better going into this second game.
Slavin and Hannafin made mistakes. Like guys who don't normally make those kind of mistakes.
Well, listen.
I'm listening.
How you process things mentally and your composure are just as important as how you play when you're on the ice. And I think that was challenged for both teams. Vegas responded, though, because they got the experience. They've won a championship before. And even their depth guys who haven't, like Colton Sissons, have playoff experience and have had deep runs. He played with me, Leaves, if you wanted to hear that
First mention
again.
of Colton Sissons tonight. Won't be the last, I promise.
We'll put a counter on that.
We haven't gotten to PK's outfit yet, but we will. The MVP of game number one for me, whoever got John Tortorella to wear a microphone, especially when they were trailing 2-0 early.
Gotta keep our patience. We will get our opportunities. We can't throw them east-west. Keep your patience here. We got plenty of hockey left, right? Now, come on.
So, as a guy who's never been there and you guys lived it, I love that from Torch. I mean, I think that's what you want to hear from your head coach, and Vegas managed to overcome. As you like to say, there was a lot of hockey left.
Right, and you asked me about who the X factors are in the series, and I consistently say John Tortorella is one of them because of the ability to make adjustments on the fly. He's done it since March when he was hired. He did it again in game one, and it paid dividends. My goodness, the cavalry showed up, Mets. They showed up in a big way. Their depth players, their star players started off, then the depth came, and then they rolled. Mitchie Marner, a little bit of magic there to William Karlsson. Everybody was rolling after that. And for me, Vegas, that's their advantage. They respond really, really well to Torch and what he's doing. We see some of the ground and pound.
Somebody must have counted that because it wasn't me. 8,028 days between Torch winning the Cup in Game 7 of 2004 for the Lightning and his win in Game 1 on Tuesday for the Golden Knights. That's, as you might have guessed, the most days between head coaching victories in the Stanley Cup Final all time. Torch was 45 years old then when he won it all, and now he's 95. Amazing how that works out. All right, there's Mitch Marner on the right. Marner's having a brilliant postseason. What we found interesting about Marner's arrival, this is the outfit on the left that he wore into game one. Now listen, it's a road trip. He might only packed one outfit.
But that T-shirt looks just as fresh as it does in game one. How's that possible with the white tee? White tee on the road.
You got the iron out in the room. You got the iron out.
They got dry cleaning in their hotel.
Looks good, Mitch. Looks real good.
PK, however, did not wear that outfit in game number one. You do not repeat outfits, no.
Yeah, Leaves, you wouldn't know where to get this one.
No.
So.
Yeah, I would. In the pajama section. That's where I would have gotten
Allegedly. Allegedly.
In other news today.
You're just jealous because I look good in it.
Yes, and I can't wear that. I could not.
We know that, Leaves.
I could not pull
Please
that
don't
off.
wear it, please.
Earlier today, it was announced the Minnesota Wild, Marcus Foligno, was awarded the King Clancy Trophy. Goes to the player who best exemplifies leadership qualities on and off the ice. Made a noteworthy humanitarian contribution in his community. Marcus was surprised by his brother Nick, who has previously won this award.
Well deserved.
How about this news? The Kaplanator was on fire today. Detroit Red Wings captain Dylan Larkin has requested a trade. Larkin grew up in Michigan, played University of Michigan, full no-trade clause in his contract through next season. Now in the middle of a contract that runs to 2030-31 season.
Wow, must not have liked the Iceman plan there.
I guess not.
My goodness.
That's some
big
major
news.
move. The Hurricanes need more size, I think, up front. There's little Sparkies outside enjoying the warm
When are
weather.
they going to let me do that? I want to crank up that siren. Maybe that's what they need here, Lee.
Not tonight. Coming up on The Point, Mitch Marner has been the man for Vegas, but playoff success wasn't always his story. We look back at the last year for the man they call the Magician. Cover your ears and eyes, Toronto. Vegas lit the lamp 5 times in Game 1. None by Marner or Eichel. Emily Kaplan will join us with more on the Golden Knights scoring depth. Maybe a mention of Sissons again. And 20 years ago, Rod Brindamore helped lead the Hurricanes to the Stanley Cup as a player. Rod bringing that same intensity to the team now.
Roddy is a special coach. Obviously, he played the game for a long time.
Carolina Hurricanes have won the Stanley Cup.
Rod Brindamore, I'm proud to present this to you.
We're heading back into the storm. It's right where we want to be, and it's right where we're supposed to be. Let's get it done, boys.
The Point is presented by DraftKings Sports.
Check your socials because there's big news in the sports world. No, it's not a blockbuster trade or a big-name free agent signing. The DraftKings Sports app is now available nationwide. So if you're anywhere from Florida to Texas to California, you can get in the game at the speed of sports and feel the sweat in all 50 states. The DraftKings experience you know and love, all in one easy-to-use app. Available now nationwide. New DraftKings customers spend $5
Are you one of the millions surprised by rising prices? Well, AT&T just raised your rates. You have rights. I'm not entirely sure what they are because I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a charming British actor. But I do know this. Right now, bring your phone to T-Mobile. They'll give you $400 plus pay off your phone up to $800 when you switch. And
there are no guarantees in sports. But one thing's for sure. When you can breathe better, game days are better. Dupixent continuously works to help prevent asthma attacks. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma that's not for sudden breathing problems. Some adults felt their asthma symptoms improve in as little as 3 days. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away of signs of inflamed blood vessels like rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, brown or dark-colored urine, tingling or numbness in limbs. Tell your doctor of new or worsening skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Ask your asthma specialist about Dupixent.
America, this tournament might be fought on the pitch, but it'll be won in the backyard barbecues. Nice save. That guy looks like Tim Howard.
I am Tim Howard.
Jim Beam, official spirit of U.S. soccer.
Hosting a barbecue is easy, but cleaning the grill, that's a different story.
Meet the GrillBot, the triple-motor automatic grill cleaning robot that does the dirty work for you. Just press the button, close the lid, and relax. Our triple rotating and safe nylon.
Problem is, nothing works together.
That was not me.
Only the ServiceNow AI platform breaks down the walls. It integrates anything, any workflow.
Any data source. And with the AI Control Tower, we can finally manage all our AI.
The ServiceNow AI platform lets you connect and control everything to put AI to work for your people. Take a seat, Nick. On a chair.
Easiest if everybody just moves down one? No, okay.
Honey, Mortgage Bunny 6 says we should keep renting.
Mortgage Bunny 6?
Reba says more realtor agents recommend Realtor.com. They track every market so you know when to make your move.
He also says that Bigfoot... Got it.
Make it real with Realtor.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Stanley Cup!
Carter Hart in the building, not just back in the NHL, that's him on the right. Maybe the biggest reason Vegas is here in the Stanley Cup Final. Since he took over as head coach of the Golden Knights, John Tortorella has almost ridden exclusively with Carter Hart, who has gone 19-4 since the 2nd of April. Hart's story in the playoffs can't be told without the nearly 2-year absence from the game due to his legal issues in Canada. Leah Hextall reports.
Vegas goes back to the Stanley Cup Final.
The biggest difference down these last month and a half, nearly 2 months now, is Carter Hart.
Arriving to the Stanley Cup Final for Carter Hart completes a 2-year period of extraordinary circumstances. Carter Hart garnered early attention in his hockey career when he helped lead Team Canada to gold at the World Junior Championship in 2018. Later that year, The 20-year-old became the youngest goaltender in Philadelphia Flyers history to win his NHL debut. Hart became viewed as a future franchise goaltender and rising star. But 5 seasons later, on January 23, 2024, he requested and was granted an indefinite leave of absence from the team for personal reasons. The reasons why soon became clear. Hart and 4 other members of that 2018 World Junior Hockey team were charged with sexual assault. It stemmed from an alleged encounter with a woman following a gala that year to celebrate the team's gold medal. All 5 defendants pleaded not guilty to all charges.
Carter Hart walks into court and into the witness box.
Hart was the only one of the 5 players charged to testify during the 2-month trial that garnered widespread attention. And on July 24, 2025, all 5 players were acquitted of all charges. In September 2025, the league ruled that those players could sign NHL contracts beginning October 15th and return to game action on December 1st. The Golden Knights signed Hart to a tryout and later a 2-year, $4 million deal with the team.
Do you expect any lashback or negative feedback from
visualizing, doing all those things, all the emotions I'm sure that are going through his mind?
He made his season debut on December 2nd, just 1 day after he was eligible to return. It was the first game in almost 2 years. Finishing the regular season with a 6-game winning streak, he started every game in these playoffs and has been an integral part of the Golden Knights' success. It's the latest step for Hart, after leaving hockey 2 years ago amid legal issues, to now being 3 wins away from his first Stanley Cup.
Leah Hextall reporting. So from December of 2024 until now, Hart went from potentially going to jail and possibly never playing the sport he loves again to this, the here and now, on the verge of being atop the hockey world. Let's talk about Hart, the hockey player, for a second.
Their number 1 goaltender there. So coming back, as long as he had his body and his health, everybody felt that he was going to get back to form. But the person himself has to believe in himself to do that. To get to this point takes a tremendous amount of confidence, commitment to the game, commitment to yourself, and the mental part of the game. And this guy's a number 1 goaltender in the league. He's a top 10 goaltender for sure, but he's a number 1 goaltender on any team. Anybody would love to have this guy the way he's playing right now.
And we know his coach, John Tortorella, has all the faith in the world.
Why wouldn't he? Yeah. Why wouldn't he? He's taken this team back to the Stanley Cup final. It's as simple as that.
And Mess, his save in game number 1 might have been the difference in the hockey game, and maybe is a signature save in the series, depending upon how it works out.
We're talking about when he made that save, book that one, remember that one, and sure enough, they came right down after that and scored the game-winning goal. You can go back 50 years. I don't know how. You can go back as long as you want, and you can look at every Stanley Cup winning team, and one of the top 2 or 3 players in that playoff run is going to be the goalie. And Carter Hart is standing tall for the Vegas Golden Knights in this playoff series there. He has battled hard. He has not been perfect by any means, but I'll tell you what, when he come off a loss, coming off a bad goal, he has the intestinal fortitude to bounce back and, to your point, believe in himself. You talk about a guy that's carried a team to the point of 3 wins away from a Stanley Cup. You got to give Carter Hart a lot of credit for doing what he's doing in the net for Vegas Golden Knights.
He did hit a speed bump in the series against Utah, and there was some thought maybe they switch goalies, and Tortorella said,
and that's when the coach steps in there and says, you're our guy. Yep. This is your net. You figure out how to stop the puck for us, and he's done that.
And then the goalie feels that, the full weight, the full support of an organization.
Real deal, man.
Torts and Hart together in this for sure. All right, still to come on the point as we get closer. Wait, which player is that? That's not a player. That's the head coach. That's Ron Brindamore.
My goodness.
That intensity never changes. Wow. And Mitch Marner, 1 year removed from Toronto.
Blocking shots, dangling.
Did he really block a shot? I don't know about that. But it looks like he's playing in a different world. We're back on the point after this.
Companies everywhere bought into AI. Problem is, nothing works together.
That was not me.
Only the ServiceNow AI platform breaks down the walls. It integrates anything, any workflow.
Any data source. And with the AI Control Tower, we can finally manage all our AI.
The ServiceNow AI platform lets you connect and control everything to put AI to work for your people. Take a seat, Nick. On a chair.
Easiest if everybody just moves down one? No, okay.
In the U.S., there's a break-in every 26 seconds. Simply Safe does more than just alert. We stop crime before it starts.
Stop. This is Simply Safe. Police are on the way.
No long-term contracts. Monitoring and deterrence plans starting around $1 a day.
If your business isn't moving forward, what direction is it really going? Corpay makes business payments easier, safer, and faster, so your business can keep moving forward. Keep business moving. Corpay.
We are gold for energy. Send it. Incoming.
This is the one who makes sparks fly. Getting it done takes the right material, experience, and the right partner. The professional-grade products you need. Call, click Grainger.com, or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Gunk? Clear it out with Navage during the Great Gunk Out. Navage removes mucus, allergens, and viruses fast. With our 30-day satisfaction guarantee, you've got nothing to lose but a bunch of gunk. See and feel for yourself. Try Navage today.
They're on the verge of doing something they've dreamt about their entire lifetime.
The Silver Trophy to the Golden Knights. Devastation.
Just the heartbreak for the players.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Stanley Cup!
Ladies and gentlemen, Twice yearly PrEP is here. One office visit every 6 months. 2 times a year for HIV prevention. That's 1-2 PrEP. That's Yes2Go. Yes2Go is an injectable prescription medicine that helps to protect against HIV through sex. 1 office visit every 6 months. 1 during your summer sun, and 1 during your winter fun. 1 during your summer glow, and 1 during your winter glam. You must be HIV negative to receive Yes2Go and get tested for HIV before each injection. If you think you were exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms, tell your healthcare provider right away. HIV testing may be needed. Yes2Go does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections. Practice safer sex and get Yes2Go as scheduled. Missing doses increases your chance of getting HIV. Tell your provider about your medical conditions, if you are pregnant or plan to be, and all the medicines and supplements you take, as Yes2Go may affect some medicines. The most common side effects are injection site reactions, headache, and nausea. Rare serious injection site reactions can occur, so tell your provider about any side effects. 99.9% of people state HIV negative. Ask a healthcare provider if Yes2Go is right for you.
Welcome back to The Point, presented by DraftKings Sports.
There are goosebumps everywhere. Look at this scene. You're in Carolina. This place is loud.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like this.
Good times being had both inside and outside the Lenovo Center as we get ready for game number 2. And time now for some entertainment. Dan and Shay are singing Mess and PK's favorite song. You know the one about tequila.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rolly, are you ready? I can still shut down the party. I can hang with anybody. I can drink whiskey, red wine, champagne all night. Little scotch on the rocks and I'm fine, I'm fine. But when I taste tequila, baby, I still see you cutting up the floor in a sorority t-shirt, the same one you wore when we were sky high in Colorado. Lips pressed against the bottle, spinning on the Bible, baby, I never leave you. I remember how bad I need you. When I taste tequila, Rolly, I can't hear you. When I taste tequila,
What'd you say, Mess? Say it again.
That made me thirsty.
Oh, yeah. It's a school night, kids. Let's not run into any tequila tonight. Make sure you catch Dan and Shay on tour this fall. Meanwhile, the Chirp booth is actually on the road in the building here at the Lenovo Center. Here are some of the best chirps.
You've got chirps.
Hey, Vegas came for the cup, but they're up against a hurricane, so it ain't gonna happen. What's okay?
The Vegas Knights are more like Penn Teller, known for their disappearing act. Let's go, Canes!
Las Vegas? Who lives in Las Vegas? Nobody lives in Las Vegas. It's a place you visit, not a place you live. Raleigh, North Carolina, Raleighwood, this is where you live. This is what we do. This is our Stanley Cup. We're coming for it, and we're going to take it. Thank you so much for everything that you guys have done for us. Let's freaking go Canes. Goodbye.
What's your deal with calling the Canadians to win it all, and then we smoke your butts, and now you're picking Vegas? What a big homer you are. Get a life, PK.
What do you call you? A homer.
Yeah. He should get, well, I'm not going to say it.
Well, what?
He should get a new face. I didn't like his face.
Okay, so he didn't like your pick and you don't like his face.
I didn't like his face. And his camera guy either. Who brings a camera guy into the Chirp booth?
How about the guy in the phone booth who was double-fisted, right? He's holding the phone with one hand.
How many barley sandwiches
he
he had before that? He couldn't even get the words out.
By the way, game hasn't even started.
Come on, Mess, jump in here.
So PK, as you know, is a television star. He's on every single show every single day, starting at 6 a.m. through midnight in Van Pelt. But Mess is a bit of a TV star as well, and he's on a different kind of show. Perhaps you've heard of it.
Here's Mark Messier.
Coming back from a 3-0 deficit in a best-of-7 series is almost unheard of in sports. But the Islanders did it in 1975 behind goalie Glenn Resch, nicknamed this after Freddie Prinze's TV character.
That's Chico from Chico and the Man.
That was awesome.
Any hockey, awesome. You know it's Glenn Chico Resch. Him and Billy Smith formed that great tandem for the Islanders.
Yes, they were.
But as you know, the best part of that is, who'd you hear from that watched Jeopardy?
I can't believe how many people watch Jeopardy. I've heard more. My great aunt.
Yes, your great aunt.
Great aunt from Edmonton texted me saying that she had watched it. Right. It was fun to do, and Jeopardy is well watched.
Your great aunt's not watching The Point, probably. The
yes, she is.
She watched The Point, too.
Yeah, she's seeing it. She enjoys her coverage there, so it's great. Aunt Bev, good to talk to you.
Were you on PTI today? I mean, I don't know.
I was not but I wish I could get on Jeopardy. My
McAfee didn't have you on today. Were you
not today.
In the bathtub? No.
No.
Maybe the signature play from game number one. The block around the world.
Boy, Mitch.
We're still deciding if Mitch Marner actually attempted to block this shot.
What are you talking about?
He was in the lane.
Of course.
I think officially,
the guy held up on him. If you watch, he gets.
This is the best part, though.
Look, he gets picked.
After the block, let's stay with, don't cheat me on the reacts.
Attaboy.
Usually you mob the goalie after the game. No, they all mob Marner and forgot about Carter Hart. Oh, yeah, there's our goalie. There's Carter Hart. So, Mitch Marner is the only player to be a minus money favorite to win the Conn Smythe Trophy as playoff MVP at DraftKings Sportsbook. From previous playoff failures in Toronto, never even making it past the second round, to playing for a cup in his first season in Vegas. What a season it has been for the Golden Knights' latest rock star.
There's a lot of moments in the game that you need other people to do things and step up in big moments, and it's never really just on one person.
Mitch Marner has emerged as a playoff superstar.
Mitch Marner, superstar, on the move from Toronto to Vegas.
What a goal for Mitch Marner!
You know, you want to be in a place where you want to win. That's the whole goal of why we do this. You want to hoist that Stanley Cup. I was just fortunate that there's an opportunity and they wanted me to come to it too and give me a chance at it. I think they've just done an unbelievable job of just knowing if they can get a player that they think is going to help their team and do a move that's going to help their team, they're not afraid to do it.
In his first season with the Vegas Golden Knights, Mitch Marner is shining bright.
Mitch Marner, a hat trick!
In his 9 seasons with Toronto, he was a top 10 player in the league in points and assists. But the performance in the playoffs never matched his regular season.
The more things change, the more they have stayed the same.
You know, even though it's not a first-round handshake, it still doesn't feel any better.
Always looming over it all, 1967. The Maple Leafs have the longest Stanley Cup drought in NHL history.
They are regular season players. That's what they are.
I think there's a difference between the way the Leafs played in the regular season, and they've got to find a way to play playoff hockey.
Sadness, obviously, depression, Just thought about coming here every day and trying to put my best foot forward and help this team win hockey games and help try to win that ultimate goal. And fell short. There's going to be some days that maybe don't go your way. You keep looking forward to the day that it will. A lot of days are going to be better than worse.
The way that he's performed in these playoffs and now getting here to this stage, the Cup final, should that change the way that people view him?
It's going to, right? It already has changed people. I just wish people would understand that he goes home to his family, I think a new baby. I think with athletes with a name like that and how good he is, I think a lot of people try to throw too much into it and what he is as a person. He's a good man. He's a good family man, and he's a great hockey player.
Mitch, I want you!
Becoming a dad puts a lot more perspective in your life, to be honest. Because you realize there's a lot of bigger things going on in your life than just the game of hockey. So that's helped a lot, just being at home, hanging out with
confidence.
him. Miles.
Who are you talking?
In the circle, but I don't think there's anyone swinging it.
I know that's been going on out there as far as Toronto. He left there, he's playing good now. I don't think he's looking to be negative towards Toronto. I think he just wants to win a cup.
Being on this stage, have you been able to visualize
and then
what it
you
would be
add
like
that
to be
to
on the
what
ice
Katie
with
Stewart,
your
how
family
she is
celebrating the
looking
Stanley
right
Cup?
now.
I'm a really big fan of
scary
staying in the
good.
present
They
moment.
are, and it
There's
is.
a lot of work ahead. There's a lot of stuff that's going to come our way in different areas. So I'm just trying to be in the present.
Marner is on the record saying he will tell the whole Toronto story should Vegas win this Stanley Cup. We're 45 minutes away from puck drop, about 4.5 minutes or so, give or take, for the players taking the ice for warm-ups, and we'll take you down live to the ice when they do. More good Mitch Marner talk as the point continues from Raleigh.
when you mess up at times the most. And I kind of think that's what happened to Caitlin Terry. She did not want to throw it down the middle of two.
The key is getting all your data.
For the record, Jerry Glasgow said that pitch was Terry, and I talked about this before, but remember when they intentionally walked Reese Atwood last year?
Never forget it.
Where the catcher stood up, got out, and it didn't go well. So I have a feeling that maybe Jerry Glasgow has some reservations about that, thinking back to the finals and how Reese Atwood and Nyjah Kennedy could not execute those pitches. So let's try something different with that in the back of your mind. Like, let's not intentionally walk someone knowing that we got burned from it the last time here.
I feel like we've all kind of been going back and forth on this all game or all day long, and I totally agree how for a pitcher it can be difficult when you go up there going, I cannot miss to this batter. You almost get that negative thought in your mind, and then all of a sudden you end up throwing it exactly where you don't want to. For that reason is why I would not even be messing around with Katie Stewart. What that does too is it puts pressure on the rest of the lineup to have to be able to step up. Players like Viviana Martinez, who we saw drive the ball back up the middle. So to me, it's just changing the pressure moment to somebody else in that Texas lineup.
You know how Mia Williams was giving Texas Tech confidence when she was getting hit by a pitch, and that fueled them? Like, anything that Mia Williams did, hit by pitch, home run, it just seems to ignite Texas Tech. I feel like that's Katie Stewart for Texas right now. When she's hitting a home run, they're like, oh yeah, buckle up, like we're gonna win. She is the energy igniter, and that's just another reason just not to pitch to her, to not let her get a hold of one and hit it out and give the momentum to Texas.
And the biggest difference is going to be how Caitlin Terry and Nyjah attack her in the best way, whether they're going to pitch around her or not. You have to be better in the moment, right? I feel like there's been too many moments where Caitlin Terry has given up a big hit in a count that she shouldn't be anywhere near, right? So it's like, that's the accountability. And sometimes the hardest part about being a pitcher under pressure in some of the toughest moments, like, can you step up and execute a pitch when you need to? There may be a situation where they can't walk Katie Stewart tonight. So can you still find a way to get a good hitter out? It's probably going to be very challenging, but sometimes you still have to find a way.
Well, Texas Tech has to find a way, or their season is going to come to an end, and the national championship will go to Texas. The Red Raiders trying to force a Game 3 in our championship finals. And moments ago, their head coach, Jerry Glasgow, spoke with Holly Rowe.
Well, Coach, I heard you say in your post-game press conference last night, we've just got to reset and reload. What did you do this morning and today to make sure your team is doing that to live for a chance to fight for a Game 3?
Yeah, just stuck to our routine. I have no doubt, like, they know where they're at. They're very aware of the moment. They know the adjustments we have to make, and they've been here before. This is when we played our best ball all year. When we get our backs against the wall for whatever reason, they really step up for each other, and they played better when they're in these binds. I don't like being in them, but that's when they played their best. So I'm hopeful they can do it one more time. This is a difficult opponent. The quality of your opponent gets higher and higher here, and so it's not as easy as it was earlier, but this is what we've done.
Nyjah Kennedy told us earlier this week that she hasn't had the postseason that she envisioned for herself, but the last few outings that she has pitched, we have seen that version of herself, the best version of Nyjah, come out. What is it that you need from her tonight to be that best version of herself?
We just need her to be composed and poised and having fun out there in the circle. And then I think if she's having fun and feels good, she's going to pitch good. On her bad day, she's really good. And on her great day, she's great. And we're just hoping it's somewhere in one of those.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Well, lineups are in, and Nyjah Kennedy is getting the start for Texas Tech, and she was so good on Monday in that semifinal game. And this was, again, the starter we thought that we were going to see yesterday, but now she gets the ball today, Madison.
And I like this call. I like the fact that Nyjah Kennedy is getting the ball in this moment because she knows what it takes to perform on this field. And at the end of the day, she knows the entire pressure of the entire season is weighing on her shoulders. But we heard from her teammates, too, that she is somebody that steps up when the lights are the brightest. So they are definitely going to need her. They need that rise ball. They need that late jump on it. And they're going to need that changeup today against Texas.
And we only saw her for just a minute last night, 1 1/3 innings pitched last night in Game 1, Danielle.
Yeah, and I thought she did a pretty good job, but I also think it was important for Coach to take her out, to not let them oversee her. With a 5-1, deficit, it did feel like it was a little bit more in Texas's favor to run away with it yesterday. So I want to try to hide her, even though we all know what she brings to the table. I'm with you. Her rise ball has to be the difference maker, but I also think it's not giving up the long ball. That's happened too much for Caitlin Terry and for Nyjah Kennedy in the postseason. I mean, Nyjah 9 home runs and Caitlin Terry 10. we have to be able to keep the ball in the yard. Sometimes a solo shot's fine, but it's those 2-run, 3-run home runs that end up coming back to hurt you, especially when you've seen Texas pitch the way that they've pitched.
Call me crazy. I don't even think it's her rise ball that's going to be the difference maker. I think it has to be her changeup.
Yeah.
If she has her changeup on, her rise ball looks even better. Her curve and screw that she's been throwing even more are getting on hitters or chasing them more away. But that changeup, this is something to look for. If you are a fan at home at the beginning of the game, if her changeup is on, she's going to go deep into this game. If she's throwing it wild, not being able to throw it for a strike, or Texas has picked that changeup, it's going to be a long night for Nyjah Kennedy and probably a quick change to Caitlin Terry.
I also think it's important, too, if she doesn't absolutely nail those first couple of changeups, don't go away from it. You have to keep throwing it. You have to keep showing it, because Texas in their lineup, they are so good at making the adjustments. And if you completely take away a pitch, they are going to be down towards the bottom. You want those pitches at the low part of the zone. You have to see the rise ball down. You cannot continue to hack at that pitch that's coming in right about sternum high, because that's going to be the one that you're going to swing and miss at all game long.
Well, and I think I got to see the energy. Like the energy that Nyjah at times has showed, especially when you think of last year, the run. I mean, it was contagious to see. You feared her a little bit. And at times it's almost been the opposite. Like a hitter has taken more of an advantage of what she brings. So it's like remembering who you really are. She's gone a little bit more with the curveball, which I've liked, but I'm with you, Amanda. The change is the separator.
I was going to say, Danielle, is it time for a remember who the hell you are, Nyjah? Because she has pitched more games at the Women's College World Series than anyone. Last night was her 20th appearance here at the World Series in her career. She has an 11-6 record, tied for the second most wins. It's incredible.
If she doesn't remember who the hell she is, we got a problem, because we are going into the national championship, the back against the wall, all the hype this young lady's been through. Then fake it till you make it, sister. Let's go.
All right, approaching 25 minutes before first pitch of Game 2, Texas and Texas Tech.
Tegan Cavan leading the Longhorn win in Game 1. Job's not finished, and there's a lot of work to do, and so I'm ready to do whatever my team needs.
The hunger's there for a back-to-back national championship. This team wants it. I want it. Every Texas fan wants it.
Texas Tech will have to win games 2 and 3.
Just never count us out. It's just so close. We can taste it. You can expect a fight. Now you're going to have to beat us at our best. This is it.
Modelo tastes good, but that first degree in the family, Modelo. That promotion, Modelo. Or that traveled all day to surprise Abuela, Modelo. The one you earned is just better. That Modelo is the mark of a fighter.
You know, paying less for less ain't a good deal. It's just less. But when you pay less and you get more, that's a good deal. And that's Straight Talk Wireless. Straight Talk's always been the same price since they started, back in 2009. And they always offer free 5G phones for new and existing customers on America's most reliable 5G network. Straightforward, always. Find it in the same place you've always found straightforward prices.
Switch to Straight Talk Wireless. And now plans starting at just $25 a month. Exclusively at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
So many in-network doctors on ZocDoc.
Mom, we need you to focus. Can Abby come over for a play date?
Dr. Anderson had me back at home in no time. Nope.
Mom, stay with me. We need snacks. And liquid stat. I left my water bottle at school.
Really? Dr. Giselle is comforting and didn't rush me. And he can see me today. Booked.
We're losing.
You've got options. Download the ZocDoc app today.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. It begins with 64 teams.
This is the stuff you dream about.
All vying for college baseball's biggest prize.
They're going to Omaha!
This is where you build your legacy and become unforgettable.
Making it to the College World Series is something that they will have forever.
The NCAA Division I Baseball Super Regionals, exclusively on ESPN.
With Kalshi, you can trade on anything.
Man, tell them something they don't know. Like I'm from Greece.
Look at Gangario!
I was born in one night, but Papa said everything's alright.
Hello, campeón.
They're putting their bets all over the board for Alex Boris. First it was Anthropic, then it's execs, now it's investors. He says he's above it. Numbers don't lie. It's the same story in Albany. Alex got tens of thousands from corporate PACs, landlords, lobbyists, the typical toxic Albany mix. And don't forget his first backer in prison. If this hypocrite wins, we lose. No more bets. Albany, Alex Boris, bought and sold. Think Big Pack is responsible for the content of this ad.
Now.
We're going to see how many times I'm going to say, don't pitch to Katie Stewart. I'm going to say it right here. Don't pitch to Katie. I bet they will. Nope. Oh my gosh! I'm going to say it one more time. I wouldn't pitch to Katie Stewart.
And I'm really thankful that she was able to come and see some of it.
Hey, Reese, I have a question. Happy birthday to our director, Joss.
Yeah,
Megan Ronowitz. This is her 20th Women's College World Series. She is our fearless leader.
Yeah.
Oh. Zoe, what do you have for us? Oh, my goodness. A walking taco. I don't think they're eating nachos on the other telecast. It's the NCAA Softball Regionals presented by Capital One. If you can't tell, we have a lot of fun over on 7 Innings Live. That is coming up at 8 Eastern. You can watch the game with us on ESPNU, the traditional telecast with our team will be over on ESPN at 8 Eastern. So many ways to watch. And last night, ladies, was super fun.
So much fun. I'm curious what's going to be in store for us. I know Amanda, her burning question has been, will Peanut be making another appearance back up to the set? And will our fearless leader, Megan Ronowitz, come running out of the truck back up onto the stage? I think if Peanut's up here, she might be making another appearance.
I mean, I hope so. We're getting closer and closer to both of those things happening again. The traditional telecast will be over on ESPN coming up at 8 Eastern, almost 20 minutes away from first pitch. A win for Texas tonight, and they are winning their second national championship for Texas Tech. They have to win this game in order to force a Game 3 tomorrow. And good news for Texas Tech. Under Jerry Glasgow, they are 20-1 following a loss. Their only loss, March 22nd, 2025 at South Carolina. Back-to-back losses.
So what I'm hearing is that both of these teams are really good when their seasons are on the line and their backs are up against the wall. Should make for a very, very good matchup between these two teams today.
Well, let's talk about this Red Raider offense a little bit. Amanda, what do you want to see differently? We know Citlali Gutierrez is getting the start for Texas in the circle. What do you want to see from the Texas Tech bats?
I want to see that it looks like they have a plan, that you can tell that Mia Williams is looking for an off-speed curve, that you can tell that Maya Davis is looking for Citlali Gutierrez drop ball. Like, I want to be able to go up and see, or them to go up and that we can see that they have a plan. You're going to be able to tell, are they chasing? They chased way too much last night. We're talking big chases over their head, in the dirt, way off the plate, chases that we have not seen Texas Tech really had. I mean, of course, every team is going to have their chases, but last night were big chases where Tegan Cavan didn't even have to come close sometimes.
Well, and funny enough, yesterday they had 20 swings and misses, the most that they have had in any game all season. So, I mean, to me, I look at Tegan Cavan's stuff and how deceptive she was. For them to be able to do that, it's almost like they didn't really have a plan. And some of those swings and misses would give me confidence as a pitcher. So obviously this is a team that knows how to rebound. The proof is in the pudding. We've seen it. The hard work is there. I think it comes down to really trusting that. I think there was a lot more pressure riding on Texas Tech in yesterday's game than I think Texas. Texas knows what it's like to be here, but it does give me the vibe with Texas Tech that it's a national championship or bust. And a lot of these young ladies haven't been in this situation before. So probably a little bit of that emotion going into it too, where maybe you're trying a little bit too much.
I do think focusing on a game plan, though, is one of the ways that you can kind of channel out some of that pressure that comes with a game like today, to just focus in on what are you trying to execute in your at-bats. And oftentimes we hear about a team game plan. Well, that doesn't mean that every single hitter is going to go up there with the exact same game plan, but you have to know your swing and what you do best in the batter's box. Maybe somebody like Maya Davis is going to go up there and just hack at the pitches that are on the outside part of the plate, because we know she can do just a little bit of everything. Maybe Mia Williams is up on the plate just a little bit so that she can get something on the outer half as well. But everybody has to be able to, one, know what their game plan is, and two, execute it. That doesn't mean you're going to get a hit every time, but can you take away a piece of information in each of your at-bats and pass that along to your teammates?
Danielle, what is the question that you have been asking all week when it comes to Texas Tech and who might be watching?
Is Patrick Mahomes in the house?
Yes, he is.
I have. I've been trying to get the rumor going.
Yeah.
You did start that about a week ago.
I mean, literally all week Danielle has been like, oh, Patrick Mahomes is here. Not here. But we can confirm Patrick and Brittany are here cheering on the Red Raiders. Let's
Second
go.
year in a row.
Yes,
Here
that's right.
last year, too.
Altcast?
Yeah.
He's
Come on
going to
down.
come on the Altcast. Let's get him going.
Well, a huge game. Important for them to be here. For Texas, if they win tonight, they're winning a natty, and their head coach, Mike White, spoke to Holly Rowe moments ago.
Well, Coach White, I have seen the lineup card. We're 30 minutes before the game. This is a tough decision for you tonight. What went into you making the decision to start Sitlali?
It really is. We just think that, another day of rest for Tegan if we have to go to that third game. We feel like we've got some momentum and feel like Sitlali's the one that can do it for us and throw him off stride for a little bit. We'll see what happens.
So this is the debate we constantly have between ourselves of like, do you go for the jugular tonight and not worry about a game 3? But how responsible is that?
Well, we still think we can win it with Sitlali. Otherwise, we wouldn't put her out there. And, it's about confidence and us scoring runs. And we got to score some runs against this team because I don't think we're going to shut them out. We'd love to, but you got to face reality here. And we just got to score some runs.
Keys to getting to Nigeri Kennedy early.
Getting the ball below the waist. I mean, you start swinging up in that happy zone there, and it's going to be a long night for us. So we got to make sure we get the ball down.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Hookham.
I think it's important to notice that Lali Gutierrez earned this start.
Yes.
This is not just, hey, let's rest Tegan and we're throwing this game. She earned this start. She is a senior. She pitched her tail off in the Super Regional. She has looked fantastic here at the World Series. This senior right here deserves a ball and a chance to win another national championship for Texas.
I love her story. She's the first D1 athlete in her family. Her parents didn't play softball or baseball. She found her way there, grew up playing tennis, and then started Little League. She played a million sports in high school, and now she is getting the ball, and Texas has total belief.
I could not agree with you more. And Sitlali Gutierrez just threw 1/3 of an inning in last year's national championship series, and it was actually in game 2, but I am 100% with you because of her performance that she gave on Monday, even going back to the Super Regionals, how she pitched against Arizona State's offense, which was one of the hottest offenses coming into the postseason. She has been throwing the ball incredibly well, and Coach Mike White is putting her out here because he thinks that she can shut down this offense.
And those are the moments that give you confidence going into a game where you could be the pitcher to win a national championship for your team. It's having your back up against the wall, going and throwing. I mean, 5 hits, just that one earned run on the hottest game of the day at just a cool 97. She came out and she showed out. And she did the same thing in the Super Regionals. So she has built up this mental piggy bank of like, dude, nobody better. And I have that teammate in Tegan Kavan who also can go and do that. So I love that she's getting this opportunity. She earned the crap out of this. And this is so cool to see that she gets to be the one.
And you guys know I love sitting changeup probably more than anybody you guys have ever talked to. But because Sitlali has the off speed with a little bit of upspin to it, she has the off speed drop, it makes it just that much more difficult to go up there and just straight up say, you know what, I'm going to sit changeup. Because then what are you exactly looking for? Are you looking for the pitch that has a little bit of downspin? Are you looking for the pitch that has a little bit of upspin? To me, that's what's so difficult about game planning against somebody like Sitlali Gutierrez, because she's got different speeds that are moving in different locations in the zone, and she can read, and the entire pitching staff is going to read what Texas Tech is trying to do with their swings to just get those outs.
And look, if this is a close game in the 4th, 5th, 6th, you know who's coming in? Tegan Kavan. Coach White just said, oh yeah, we'll rest her. Not if it's a close game. High leverage moments. You want to give the ball to Tegan Kavan. A completely different look from Sitlali Gutierrez. Up in the zone, 70 with their rise. I mean, these two complement each other very well. And if it is a close game, Tegan Kavan, I believe, will enter this game.
And this is a Texas Tech team that is expected to go and be a completely different team today. When you look at the lineup of players that they got on this team, this is an offensive, scary team. I need to see some of these hitters step in the box and instill a little fear in the pitcher when it's almost felt like the opposite. So I put this up as such a good challenge for Tech to see how different they can be, the adjustments that they will make. You know they've scouted so much. So it's going to be cool to see how they can go up there and adjust.
All right, we're getting closer and closer to first pitch. Remember, you can watch the game broadcast over on ESPN with Beth Mowens, Michelle Smith, Jessica Mendoza, and Holly Rowe. That's coming up at 8 Eastern over on ESPN. Getting closer and closer. Game 2, Texas Tech, their backs against the wall.
Modelo tastes good, but that post-double shift Modelo, that yard work's done Modelo, or that finally off your feet Modelo. The one you earned is just better. That Modelo is the mark of a fighter.
And this is from the woman over there.
You just earned 5% cash back on that. Also, if I start a conga line, will you join?
Earn 5% cash back at different categories each quarter on up to $1,500 in purchases when you activate.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
You're feeding my grand dog Blue, right?
Purina One.
The Blue's got deboned chicken, chicken meal, brown rice, oatmeal, barley.
Purina One has chicken, rice flour, corn gluten meal, whole grain corn, chicken byproduct meal.
Let's switch to Blue.
Hey there, everybody. Gotta get something off my chest real quick. Recently, it seems like I've been talking, but no one's listening. Been thinking about getting a therapist, a mind wrangler, feeling hurt, or someone really listens to what I have to say.
Buddy, I hear ya. And look here on ZocDoc, 15, 10, 20 therapists, take insurance. Got a guy, straight to the point, no small talk.
No, I see a 4-star, 4, 5, 4. How about a 5, 5, 5?
There you go, 5 stars. Got a guy, don't just listen, make you really feel like you're being heard.
Sold.
You've got options.
Love you, buddy.
Download the ZocDoc app today.
Breakers, 2 minutes.
Power when you need it most. Energizer Max is up to 100% longer lasting.
All new drinks are here, from crafted sodas to refreshers. Who knew ice-cold drinks could be so fire? Try them all now at McDonald's.
Yeah, that kind of power. Our best lineup is here. Lowe's.
Modelo tastes good, but that got the electrical working Modelo. That landed the trick Modelo. Or that can finally sit down Modelo. The one you earned is just better. That Modelo is the mark of a fighter.
You know when you're locked in, focused, and fearless.
Welcome to the WNBA.
A charged up atmosphere.
Start the nut, right here.
Here we go. Your vision narrows. You can't look away. Every assist, every stop, every logo 3.
From beyond the logo.
Every did you see that moment?
What records are going to be broken this season?
Lock in. Seattle, Minnesota, Golden State, Vegas. Saturday on ABC.
Hey, you're not packing your toys for the Super Bowl?
Nah, they gotta hold down the fort while we're in LA.
Like Toy Story?
Toy Story.
The whole company's going. Let's roll.
Let's go! We're never gonna make it. It would take some kind of unbelievable Super Bowl Hail Mary. That's not funny, Eli.
To Super Bowl 61 and beyond.
It's just so close, we can taste it.
A Longhorn legacy on the line. Back-to-back titles on the horizon.
Running out of highway, shorter on time.
The Texas standard is greatness.
When you think about Texas pitching, it is Tegan Cavana, and she is shining in that spotlight. Speaking of superstars, the face of the game, Nyjah Kennedy.
She's a household name for what she can do in the circle.
Just knowing my team has my back, it means everything.
I'm going to say it one more time. I wouldn't pitch to Katie Stewart.
Winning game 1 isn't winning the whole thing. We still got 1 to go.
This team never runs out of fight.
Back it goes! The Red Raiders are rowdy and raucous.
They play for this trophy and moments like this. This is the Women's College World Series Championship.
Turn to ESPN right now. Game 2, first pitch.
Welcome to NFL Live. So much to get into today. The Cowboys are on the field for OTAs, but without George Pickens. He's on the screen. He's not on the field. Is there anything to read into there? We'll hear from Brian Schottenheimer on when they expect their star wideout back in the mix, plus a live report from Cowboys. And in Minnesota, questions around their quarterback room continue to build. What should we make of J.J. McCarthy's latest comments?
Titles on the horizon.
The Texas standard is greatness.
When you think about Texas pitching, it is Tegan Kavan.
And she is shining in that spotlight.
Speaking of superstars,
the face of the game, Nigeri Kennedy.
She's a household name for what she can do in the circle.
Just knowing my team has my back, it means everything.
I'm going to say it one more time. I wouldn't pitch to Katie Stewart.
Winning game 1 isn't winning the whole thing. We still got 1 to go.
This team never runs out of fight.
Back it goes! The Red Raiders are rowdy and raucous.
They play for this trophy and moments like this. This is the Women's College World Series Championship.
It's the 2026 NCAA Softball World Series Game 2. And the 2-seed Texas is 1 up on the 11-seed Texas Tech. Must-win situation tonight for the Red Raiders. That's because Texas came ready to fight last night. Trailing 1-0 early, Katie Stewart changed it with 1 swing. Then a 5-run first inning, and then Tegan Kavan got down and dirty. Gave up just 3 hits in a 7-3 Texas win. So we are set for game 2 as we welcome you to Devon Park here in OKC. I'm Beth Mowens, alongside our Olympic gold medalist Michelle Smith, Jessica Mendoza, our Hall of Fame reporter Hallie Rowe down on the field. The national championship trophy is in the house tonight. If Texas wins, they take it. If Tech wins, it's got to sleep over until tomorrow.
Well, I'll tell you what, Texas Tech thrives in these moments. They're 4-0 in elimination games this postseason. This is when they kick it up a notch. We saw them win game 2 last year in this national championship, and they got their superstar on the mound.
Yeah, and you know what, Jess, they have not lost back-to-back games all year long. And for Texas, since losing their first game, they are 5-0. They have outscored their opponents 23-6. They have a lot of momentum right now.
All right, so they've got the momentum. We'll go to them first, and we'll talk about this offense. They bring fire, and they bring flash from the 40 acres.
That flash comes with their foot speed. I mean, what they're able to do with their speed combination and their power. Caden Henry at the top of the lineup. She's stealing bases, scoring runs. And oh, by the way, she's got pop too. She sets the table for Katie Stewart, who is just on a tear right now. 4 games, 4 home runs. Nobody's done that here in Oklahoma City. And Reese Atwood bat has come to life. The senior making a statement and continuing with that confidence to help lead this Texan offense. When you look at their last 3 games, 16 runs, 30 hits. Big reason why the Texas won game 1.
All right, so here we go again for the second night in a row, a surprise starter. This time it's from the Longhorns. No, it will not be Tegan Kavan, Holly Rowe. It will be Citlali Gutierrez getting the ball.
Well, I was able to catch up with Mike White, the Texas Longhorns coach, and ask him why he made this difficult decision. And he said, we have to be realistic. There are rest and fatigue questions. Tegan Kavan threw 115 pitches last night. She has had a heavy load here at the World Series. And even though she is on a quest to be one of the greatest pitchers of all time at Texas and maybe in this tournament, she is not ready for tonight. They are going to go with Gutierrez. Citlali has been terrific in this tournament. She's coming off one of the best performances of her career against Tennessee in a game that helped get them here into the Champ Series. Almost a complete game, only 1 earned run given up. So he believes they can win tonight with Citlali Gutierrez. That is his direct quote. We'll see, but I have seen Tegan Kavan warm up. She's available if needs be, but they want to see how long Citlali can go tonight.
All right, thank you very much, Holly. Let's go to the Texas Tech side. We did not see a whole lot of Nigeri Kennedy last night, Michelle. Texas Tech fans will be happy to hear that is about to change.
Yeah, we're going to see her foot-stomping, rise ball throwing self in the circle. She's been outstanding in this World Series. She can get it done. How about 100-plus wins in her career, 1,000-plus strikeouts with an offense that puts up big runs, 145 of them on the year. So look for them to continue breaking those offensive records to help support Nigeri Kennedy in the circle and put some big runs up against Texas.
There you see the Tech offense here in Oklahoma City. Powerful with the 9 home runs, including a couple yesterday. Time for game 2 in Oklahoma City, where Texas has come out swinging, lashing out in game 1 with heart and with hustle. The Horns let their ace lead the way. Tech needs to wreck them tonight with deep drives and fire in their eyes. The Red Raiders look to fight back and force game 3.
Let's shop and then rendezvous at the food court at 2 p.m.
Okay, it's not a heist. Just say meet up.
Okay.
Young homeowners can't do anything without a plan.
Okay, what's our plan of attack?
It's a flea market. We're not attacking anything.
All right, we should hit rides first, then concessions after.
How about we just eat when we're hungry?
What if one of us is hungry, but the others aren't as hungry?
I'm not hungry right now. I feel like in an hour, though.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Hey, doctor, maybe we should regroup at the shrubbery?
Allergies used to negotiate every invite, but now it's yes season with Zyrtec's fast 24-hour relief. So say yes to patio hangs, play dates, windows open. Say yes to your thing, whatever it is. Seize the day with Zyrtec.
Will Shadd here, bringing fiber to the masses with Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Duty calls.
Will Shadd on the call!
Time for a smooth exit.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran. High fiber, happy gut.
Striker is on the move. He cuts inside. He's heading towards the box. He shoots. Goal!
When we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek.
Big color, bigger savings. Sherwin-Williams Super Sale is here. Get 40% off paints and stains with sale prices starting at $30.89. June 5th through the 11th. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store.
Tegan Cavan leading the Longhorn win in game 1.
Job's not finished, and there's a lot of work to do, and so I'm ready to do whatever my team needs. The hunger's there for a back-to-back national championship. This team wants it. I want it. Every Texas fan wants it.
Texas Tech will have to win games 2 and 3.
This never count us out. It's just so close we can taste it. You can expect a fight. Now you're going to have to beat us at our best. This is it.
It's the 2026 NCAA Softball World Series presented by Capital One. A sunny and breezy night here at Devon Park for Game 2. Texas in the driver's seat. They win, and the championship is theirs for the 2nd year in a row. They are the visitors tonight. The starting lineups brought to you by Capital One, and a record-setting World Series for Katie Stewart. She has homered in 4 straight games to lead the way for the Longhorns. We'll see if she gets any kind of pitches to hit. Up against Nigeri Kennedy in the circle. She won game 2 last year when they had to have it. Can the senior do it again? Appearing in her 4th Women's College World Series. She has more starts here than any pitcher in history.
When you name power pitchers, Nigeri Kennedy is at the top of the list with that rise ball that just has so much movement at the top of the zone, but it's the changeup that really helps set up that rise ball at 72 miles an hour. The spin rate over 2,400. Average is about 1,600. She is above average in everything she does, but again, look for that changeup to really help set up that rise ball. I think she's going to use it a lot this evening against the Texas team that's been very powerful at the World Series.
The resume has everything except the ring. And the last 2 seasons, she has been knocked out of the World Series by Texas. And she will open up with the strike to Caden Henry. The junior leadoff and tone setter for Texas. Started out the game yesterday with an infield
bunt single. They had 5 infield hits in game 1. Ball. And he misses away. Henry, all she knows is playing for the championship. This is the 3rd year in a row that Texas is in the finals. The 4th time in 5 seasons, in fact. And last year finally breaking through to win their first over Tech. There's Mike White. His 9th trip here, 4 with the Longhorns. Before that, he was here 5 times with Oregon. Two is fouled off.
Kennedy's been using that rise ball this year about 48% of the time, but lately a little bit more screwball, curveball. Trying to expand that zone horizontally.
Kaden Henry right now, sit and rise. I mean, right there, just unleashed. She told us a couple days ago, she's like, when I'm facing Nyjah, I want the rise ball away. She's like, that's my zone. You don't hear a lot of left-handed hitters say, I want the rise ball away. But for Kaden Henry, that's a pitch she likes to go after.
They did not see her in the regular season. They only saw 23 pitches from her last night. And Henry pulls that one out to right, and the lead off the board for Texas. And that means you might have to throw something near the plate to Katie Stewart.
This is everything. Kaden Henry getting on base, so they've got to give Katie Stewart something to hit. Otherwise, I don't think they pitched to her in this game. So that at bat from Henry, just like she did yesterday, to set up Stewart. Huge.
Ball. Katie having an MVP type of postseason. A new Texas record with 31 home runs this year for the SEC Player of the Year.
That's a tough call. You get a rise ball up and in, but look to be out of the zone. Now you're going to have to chase up.
We had fireworks early in game 1. 6 combined runs between the two teams, including Stewart hitting a 2-run homer. One-two pitch. Got her to pop it up. Kennedy calling for it, and then at the last moment gives way to Longy Quiroga. 1 down. So the first big showdown goes to Nyjah. And that'll bring up Vivi Martinez. Did a great job last night protecting Stewart. Drove in a couple of runs. For the junior who didn't get a chance to play last year, out with the injury. Got her first taste of the championship series yesterday and performed well. Ball way in the back of the batter's box. Trying to buy some time against Nyjah. She's got 6 hits in her last 10 at-bats. Another pop-up. Taylor Pannell in foul territory. Has it, 2 down.
Those are good pitches by Kennedy, right at the top of the zone.
And now a showdown between U.S. national team teammates coming up this summer as Reese Atwood steps in. Swing and a miss at 70 miles an hour. Not only the career RBIs a Texas record, that is 10th best all time in D1 history. And takes strike 2. pitch. Runner goes. The throw down too rugged. It's high out to center field. Maya Davis has to back it up, and now a runner in scoring position for Atwood.
30th stolen base of the year for Caden Henry, former track athlete.
Another 1-2 offering. Oh! And now 2-2. Reese does have a home run, a couple of RBI here in Oklahoma City. Little dribbler right back to Kennedy. And Nyjah avoids any trouble in the first. Tech picking up the bats when we come back.
Running a successful delivery company has taught me something. You're only as good as your tools. We have AT&T Business, and that's why we're the best.
We're here.
You're where? There's nothing here.
Just trust the connection. We're in the right spot.
What?
You guys are early.
Yeah.
I like that.
Get your signature there.
Sure. You guys thirsty? I just made some lemonade.
It's really warm in here. Like a good warm. You know, my phone still works down here. It's crazy.
The new Lexus IS. Style that doesn't let you be you. Stops short of amazing.
Kona Big Wave. Liquid Allure.
Power their play with Iams High Protein.
That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high.
Well, the Red Raiders ready to go here in Game 2 in a must-win situation for Mia Williams and company. Your starting lineups are brought to you by Capital One. And Williams and Davis both hit home runs in Game 1, but look down the bottom there. When you get below the top two, just 1 for 18. But that was against Tegan Cavan. Today they will face Lali Gutierrez, who gets the start for Texas. And the biggest moment of the senior's career unfolding before our eyes.
Gutierrez is very experienced in the circle. The senior has a ton of spin, lower part of the zone, a lot of curve, a lot of changeup. In fact, she's been throwing that changeup and that off speed consistently here at this World Series. Her strikeouts on the inner half to lefties, not afraid to get inside on them. A lot of spin. That drop ball about 29% of the time. So looking to roll those ground balls. And most importantly, ladies, keep the ball in the park. She's given up just 9 home runs this year.
Can she carry over from a fabulous start in the semis? Tough task with Mia Williams leading things off. First pitch swinging, and she induces a ground ball. A phrase we'll be saying a lot if Lally lasts a while tonight.
So Mia Williams, I mean, she loves swinging at the first pitch. She's had a lot of success with it here at the World Series. Jerry Glasgow has had to call timeout and literally tell her, don't swing.
Here's Maya Davis, the active hits leader. Whoa! Oh, and that hit her. So a base runner here for Texas Tech with 1 down.
I talked about Gutierrez not afraid to throw inside. This one just a little bit too far inside. Curveball, and it just nicks the back leg of Davis in the box. She does not need to move.
That's the rule in women's softball. If you're in the batter's box, don't need to get out of the way. So Lauren Allred with a runner aboard. She and Davis, longtime roommates, first at Louisiana with Jerry Glasgow, and then when Jerry moved on to Lubbock, they came with him. Fabulous relationship. So much unspoken in their communication. and their read of the game.
She has an understanding of Victoria Valdez and Maya Davis, players that have been around either Tech or Jerry Glasgow, what he's about, how he coaches, kind of his funkiness.
Jerry ball. And a called strike 3 for Sitlali, 2 down.
Well, Sitlali working on the edges, and that's what she's going to have to do all game long. 67 miles an hour. She gets you thinking about that off speed, the changeup in the low 60s, because she throws it so often, and then she comes with that velo in the high 60s. Some great downward break. Nice drop ball for the strikeout.
Ball. Gonna bring up the number 4 hitter, Jackie Liss. 4 home runs, 16 runs batted in the NCAA tournament for Texas Tech. They have already won 4 elimination games. They need to win a 5th to stay alive. Runner goes. Davis will dive in, safe at second. Similar strategy in the first inning for both sides, try and create some chaos.
We're finally seeing the speed kick in for both of these teams. They've been quiet, but Maya Davis returns the favor. Caden Henry at the top of the inning got a base, and her teammate from high school, Maya Davis, getting in as well.
Davis, 38th stolen base of the year. It's incredible.
She's also the active career leader in that department, as well as hits and runs scored in D1. Ball. And now 3-1 to Liss.
I'll tell you what, if I'm Jackie Liss or anyone in this Texas Tech lineup, I am excited that Tegan Kavan is not starting this game, and that is not a knock on Sitlali. It's just how Kavan carved up this lineup yesterday.
Liss rips one to center, and there's Henry. Down into the crouch, and a good read out in center to end the threat. Scoreless 3-1 in the championship series.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
All new drinks are here, from crafted sodas to refreshers. Who knew ice-cold drinks could be so fire? Try them all now at McDonald's.
Before the world knows their names, they're students, teammates, competitors. Across NCAA campuses, dreams of Team USA take shape. Nearly 2/3 of Team USA once wore their school's colors. More than half of U.S. Paralympians trained as college athletes. Together, they carried that spirit to the podium. Because Olympians aren't just made, they're made here.
The NCAA Women's College World Series is presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Well, Nigeri Kennedy, we've seen her on this stage now for the 4th year in a row. All the emotion, all the passion, all the power. Over 100 wins and 1,000 strikeouts in her career, and she's got all the accolades. It started as a rookie, and she's been the player of the year. She's been the pitcher of the year. She's been all tournament here, and now trying to close out her college days with a national championship.
Those numbers.
That's a career ERA.
ERA.
1.08.
Smidge over 1. That's so hard to do. And look at the walk to base to strikeout ratio. It's just 10-1. Amazing.
It's fitting, I think, for softball fans to watch her against this Texas team that has really been her nemesis, knocking her out of the tournament the last 2 years. You talked about how their hitters are happy not to see Tegan Cavan. So she, because she has not beaten Tegan on this stage. May get a chance later tonight, or if we've got a game 3 tomorrow.
Texas gets a lead. We'll see Cavan in this game.
Yeah, she was warming earlier. You have to protect it if you get it.
5, 6, and 7 coming up for the Longhorns. Leanne Good hit a home run off of Nigeri Kennedy to get the ball rolling in a big Game 3 win last year in the finals to clinch it for Texas. Bat has been on the cold side so far this tournament. Good numbers throughout the season for Leanne. Right back to Kennedy, and for more on Niger, here's Holly Rowe.
Well, Nigeri Kennedy has absolutely transformed Texas Tech softball and Lubbock. Ever since she chose to transfer there from Stanford, you cannot believe the impact. Thousands of people coming to games that had not before. Look at this stadium here today and the red that you see. Little boys, little girls, grown dads in Nigeri Kennedy jerseys. Patrick Mahomes was instrumental in helping get that NIL and convince her to come to Tech. He is here tonight supporting her, and he has been a resource for Niger as well.
In for a strike to Hannah Wells. There is Patrick.
How cool is it that him and his wife, Brittany, how supportive they are of women's sports, period, but especially of what Texas Tech softball is doing. Right now, Nyjah, I mean, she is getting up and in on these righties in a way that is so difficult. You talk about all her pitches, but when she's going right, that rise ball is the best rise ball you'll see in softball.
Ball. Well, she's been out of the middle. I mean, all of her pitches are crisp to the corners. Nothing white.
Getting ahead. Last 3 batters, she started out 0-2.
Pitching from ahead, that's the name of the game at this level.
Hits the swing and miss. First strikeout of the night for the 1,000 K-12 member. 2 down.
Well, when you pitch from ahead, you can do this. You can put a rise ball at the top of the zone and get the hitter to strike themselves out. This is a great pitch. Mahomes loving it at the top of the zone, knowing that that's what Nyjah does when she is working well. First strikeout of the game.
Here's Kaya Altmaier. First pitch swinging, ground ball to Haley Tony. It is 1, 2, 3 for Kennedy. Scoreless early.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, is now available with the Big Crispy Chicken Sandwich that's so big, the McDonald's McCrispy has nowhere to hide. Oh, never mind. It was hiding right there. Hey, little fella. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Season 2 of Athletes Unlimited Softball League. Loading. 6 teams take the field in their home markets, each stacked with a lineup worthy of the spotlight. The AUSL on ESPN. This is legendary.
She was adored by everyone except her cat. Until she tried Sheba, ignored to adored.
How it feels to chew 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
We're here for our convertible.
Change of plans? How about an SUV? Here for it.
At IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can explore the neighborhood or live like a local. Unplug for the day or plunge into a long weekend. With IHG's 21 hotel brands, you can guest how you guest.
Natural Bliss is made with real milk and cream.
And?
The chocolate caramel truffle?
The magic. Do you not see the horn?
Natural Bliss. Unexplainably blissful.
Coach, you guys have played well with your backs against the wall so far here in Oklahoma City.
We have no choice. We've not lost 2 games in a row the whole year. So we got to hang our hat on that. We got to come back out tomorrow to fight.
When they have had to have one, they have gotten one. Powerful, passionate and unrelenting. Texas Tech needed a huge comeback win in the regionals to beat Ole Miss. Needed to gut out a 3-game showdown in Gainesville to eliminate Florida. They have had emotional reunions, current players with former teams, and through it all, they have kept the outside, in the words of Taylor Panel, who will step to the plate right here. A lot of noise around a Game 1 loss. How do they respond in Game 2?
Jerry mentioned it the most. He said the last 30 days, as hard as it's been, it's brought this team closer together, and they're playing their best softball because of it.
Yeah, as Howie Rowe reported yesterday, they didn't have a whole lot of adversity during the season, and you guys know that's what brings a team together like nothing else. In the last month of the season, they faced some hurdles. They got through them, around them, over them, under them, and they learned to grow together. Jerry told us we had a lot of individuals prior to that, still doing their job, but now that ability to play for one another is showing through. Panel sends one the opposite way towards Maloney. One down.
Well, I think the beauty of what Texas Tech has had to do from the very beginning is an us versus them mentality throughout the entire season. And there's been so much controversy and conversation around all of the transfers and the money and the payroll and NIL that from the very beginning there were so many question marks. Could they do it? And it became the drama with the transfers and playing the teams that brought them further together.
Oh.
And you have to. When there's that much noise, and we have not seen noise like this that Texas Tech has brought in. It allows you to really look at each other instead of looking at the outside.
Got a lot of eyeballs on them. The all or nothing this season. After they had Kennedy last year, but couldn't quite muster the run production. So the transfers this year, really big bats, including Caitlin Terry, who is a two-way star, but their best hitter most of the season. Trying to bring it home this year for the first time in school history.
Well, those records offensively are helping them obviously put a lot of runs up on the board. It's batting average records, runs, home runs, all of that. But also, Caitlin Terry has really helped limit the amount of work that Kennedy's had to do.
We'll see if they are able to use that advantage tonight and force a game tomorrow night. A lot of it depends on Citlali Gutierrez in the circle as well for Texas. One hit batter and one walk so far the first time through the order. And here comes the number 7 hitter, Jasmine Burns.
For Texas Tech, they're just going to have to get on time. I mentioned it, Citlali, over half, if not 70% of her pitches are off speed.
Burns has 3 hits at the World Series, but 2 of them have left the yard.
You face a pitcher with 70% off speed. The idea is to try to be late.
Yeah.
Opposite field.
She goes that way, and that'll find some green grass. Terry will hold at second. And with 1 out, there are 2 on base.
And this is a pitcher's pitch. Look at the location of this. And look at where Jazz Burns is able to reach this pitch. Why? Mentality is be late. And she is. She hits this off her back knee to find the outfield and get a hit. 2 runners on now for Tech. Really good game plan executed by Burns.
And that'll bring up Haley Toney, the 2-year starting shortstop. Shined as a freshman. Here on this stage and now back as a sophomore. She's 1 for 4 with runners in scoring position here in Oklahoma City. From Citlali fouls that off.
touch deception. You can always tell by how hitters swing. Haley Toney had a slow motion swing, recognizing it halfway through. Wait, that's actually 60 miles an hour, trying to slow the bat down.
Known for her command and her movement. She's had big moments in this postseason for Texas. In fact, she saved them in one of their 6 elimination game wins during the Super Regionals against Arizona State. They've had a different player step up each time. And Gutierrez gets the punch out. Both strikeouts tonight looking. 2 down.
Well, it's because Gutierrez has all that spin speed. This is 61 miles an hour, and you can see the rotation on this pitch. It's got a little outward spin on it, but it's taking the velocity off. She's been at 69 on her hard stuff, 61 on the slower stuff, off speed, hitting that low outside corner.
3 different catchers in a game, based on the moment and who's pitching and what bat they need in the lineup.
Quiroga is such a lethal weapon. Yeah, she has no hits here at the World Series, but she gets on time with something, it goes a long way. That's why she's in this lineup.
1-1 from Sitlali. 1-2. You heard the shout of encouragement from Atwood behind the plate. These two have been together for 4 years at Texas, playing in their 3rd finals together. Trying to do some damage, not only with 2 on, but with Mia Williams on deck. The top of the order coming back around. Ball. Trying to get her to chase. 2-2. Slow roller to first. Stewart is there and gets to the bag first. Little knuckleball ends the threat. Scoreless through
2. Introducing Gatorade Lower Sugar. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, and 75% less sugar. Gatorade Lower Sugar. Hydrates better than water.
Campfire's back at Cracker Barrel. Foil-wrapped favorites and bold, slow-cooked flavor are back for summer adventures. Try our Campfire Classics and new breakfast skillet for a limited time. Adventure made easy. Welcome home to Cracker Barrel.
Teammates are everything in sport. That's why the NCAA joined forces with Team Impact, a national nonprofit that matches children facing serious illness with college teams. Kids get to be part of something bigger, and college athletes get the chance to give back to their community. They both end up with teammates for life. Be part of the impact. All in, all together. Learn more at ncaa.org/teamimpact.
As a kid, you believed in magic. Every now and then, you believe in it again. The all-electric RZ. Because the greatest measure of an automobile is how it makes you feel.
Did someone say Josh? Pop off with a refreshing sparkling wine. This summer, share Sea-Swept Sparkling. Josh Cellar's Sea-Swept Sparkling, wine that's refreshing the rules.
Chipotle Honey Chicken is back. Grilled chicken, chipotle peppers, and pure honey. It takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
It ain't easy, but it can be worth it after losing your first game. It's only happened 4 times. Coming back to win the title, the Aggies did it. The Bruins did it in their shorts for Kira Garrow in 2003. Megan King in Florida State, first time for the Seminoles to hold the trophy. And then G to the Juarez in 2021 for Oklahoma. Lost their opener, came all the way back, winning elimination game after elimination game, and that's what Texas is doing so far this year. 6 wins facing elimination. And Tegan Kavan at the wheel for all of those. She does not get the start tonight. It's Citlali Gutierrez against Nigeri Kennedy, but if the score stays tight or if they get a lead, she could be heading out to the circle. Here's Ashton Maloney, 8-9 in the top. Smacks that one into the dirt. Williams has to fire to first. Got her.
Good job by Williams, because that is not an easy play. Maloney has a lot of speed, especially her backing up. Yes, exactly. Doesn't panic, makes a nice throw.
That'll bring up J.C. Nichols. Everybody was involved in game 1 for Texas. Even at the bottom of the order, Nichols scored a couple of runs. 8 of the 9 in the lineup reached base. 7 of the 9 scored last night.
These Texas lefties, the game plan is clear. Look for something middle away. Everything from Nyjah to left-handed batters is away. She has a hard time getting that curveball inside, something that she said she's been working on since March. It's a difference maker when she can get it into lefties.
Tap to panel. 2 down.
Well, first time through, she's been outstanding. Just the leadoff hit given up to Caden Henry. Otherwise, rolled a lot of ground balls, weak pop-ups.
Speaking of Henry, here she is with 2 down. Singled and stole a base in the first. And that is the only base runner, the only threat so far for Texas, as Nyjah has laid down 8 in a row. Henry swats that one to short. Tony with the stab. And it's another 1-2-3 inning. Top of the order coming up for the Red Raiders after some good glove work.
Kate Henry has the highest exit velocity of any hitter at the World Series. 76 off the bat, but ain't no thing for Haley Tony. Getting the 3rd out of the inning, helping her pitcher out.
All right, you're all set.
Thanks, Ted.
Oh, check it out.
Oh, man. I think he's gonna do it.
This might be a good moment to share.
Mom, you seeing this?
Hey, baby, I'm here. Is he gonna dunk it?
No way.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Bro, no charge call?
Your defense is trash, Ted.
Get home internet from AT&T, now available across the nation.
That unrelenting itch when moderate to severe eczema is uncontrolled despite topical treatment. Relieve itch fast with clearer skin that lasts. Nemluvio blocks the signaling from IL-31, a switch that triggers key symptoms of eczema. Do not take if allergic to Nemluvio. Serious reactions may occur, some severe. Tell your doctor about any medicines you take if you experience hives or plan to receive a live vaccine. The most common side effects are headache, joint pain, hives, and muscle aches. Ask about Nemluvio today.
Money flows to me easily and effortlessly.
Money flows to me easily and effortlessly.
I have a wealthy aura.
I have a wealthy aura.
Money flows to me easily and effortlessly.
With Ally, you get your paycheck up to 2 days early. Because life today doesn't wait for someday. Or payday. Ally, do it right.
Welcome back to the Women's College World Series presented by Capital One. Here with Texas Longhorns head coach Mike White. And coach, you had a tough decision to make tonight. You went with Silali Gutierrez in the circle, and how has she rewarded that decision so far?
Well, she's doing a good job. Obviously hit by batter on a walk, but other than that, she's pitching to soft contact, and that's what we really need out of here. See how long she can go.
When they adjust in the batting box, what do you think they will adjust to? Like, what are you worried about for her in this next couple of innings?
They'll probably just sit on some pitches, I guess when the slow stuff's coming and when the spin's not. So we just got to kind of stay one step ahead of them and use her fastball a little bit more.
All right, if you do make a change, would it go to Tegan?
Maybe, maybe not.
I keep trying, coach. I keep trying.
Ever the investigative reporter, Holly Rowe. There's your numbers for the two pitchers. Nyjah threw 3, Sitlali about to start her third. And has gone 1 time through the batting order. So now the second time for the top to see her. Williams, Davis, and Allred coming back around. Mia only saw 1 pitch her first time up, grounded out.
Well, it will be interesting now to see if they start to sit a little bit more slow. But I love what Coach said. He said that we're going to start to have to throw a little bit more hard.
Yeah.
It's the chess game.
These have been the best 2 hitters in the World Series. Williams and Davis, 2 home runs. They drove in all 3 of their runs yesterday. The rest of the lineup was quiet.
On Sitlali, when she is working ahead as she is here, 0-2, she's just been so much stellar. Look at that batting average against, just 135. When she is behind, though, that's the key that the coaches look for. A batting average against over 400. And she'll get you to chase out of the zone with all that slow stuff when she is ahead, and she can get, as we've talked about, hitters to strike themselves out, to chase pitches.
You got to go back to that off-speed curve, off the plate away to Mia Williams right here. Make her chase it off the plate.
Oh, down and in. Has been a good 2-strike hitter. Her dad, Jason Williams, checking out the action tonight. Been here throughout this tournament. Ground ball to Martinez. It's short. And they keep her off the bases for the second time.
The ball was hit hard, though. Got lucky she didn't elevate it. Almost 80 miles an hour off the bat. Both these shortstops be able to handle some velocity.
Maya Davis got hit by a pitch first time around. Member of the All-World Series team last year, helping the Red Raiders reach the finals for the first time, and now the experience coming back here for a second time. Jerry Glasgow, she says she's the best in the business out in center field.
There's the off speed, 62 miles an hour, about 9 inches of horizontal break on that pitch.
Sitlali, the first D1 athlete in her family from a small town, Stanford, Texas. Has 2 rules before every pitch, Michelle. Breathe and attack.
Try to lower that heart rate, deep breath, focus.
And the attack part?
Yeah, just hammer those.
You were good at that.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to have a little, snarl.
Is there still, even though coaches are calling most of the pitches, something to be said for a couple of seniors playing with each other and reading the game, reading the hitters, stances?
Yeah, all that. Yeah, I mean, you are reading every single movement that hitter is making in the box. Hands, eyes, feet, adjustments.
Right back up the middle. Maya Davis is watching for all of that too, and she smacks it out to her old travel ball teammate in center, Caden Henry.
This is a good two-strike hit where Maya Davis does so well with two strikes. She shortens up. She's already got that split grip right back up the middle. Pitch down in the zone. Drives at 70 miles an hour up the middle for a hit. It's the second hit off of Gutierrez.
Here's Lauren Allred. Struck out looking at a drop ball in the first. Davis already has a stolen base tonight. Going again. Atwood's throw hits her. Davis holding her side as she pops back up safe at second.
I don't know if this caught Reese Atwood off guard, but look where the throw goes. I mean, nowhere near the bag. That would have gone into the outfield had it not hit Maya Davis. Second stolen base in the game, but a very errant throw to the right of the bag.
The ruling on is the runner at first left on time. Texas is challenging this call. This play is under further review.
Robbie Guest, Matt Dial, Brian Crochet, Susan Eads, our umpiring crew. So coaches have two challenges. If you win the challenge, you get it back. And she's good. Did not leave early.
Just shows you how fast she is, too. And they said they were challenging it.
After review, the rule on the field is confirmed. The runner did leave on time. This will be Texas's first challenge. They'll have one remaining.
Well, this is what interesting. You always got to know who's covering the bag. And take a look right here. That's Leanne Good. As the steal's taking place, she's pointing to Vivi Martinez saying, hey, this is yours. So a little bit of confusion. And I'm sure that Reese Atwood saw that nobody was really coming over to the base. So it's so important. And this is where it's difficult at times because Allred is a lefty. So Vivi Martinez wants to be shaded a little bit more to that 5-6 hole. That means Good needs to be more up the middle to help cover on stolen bases.
Oh. I would also argue that Reese Atwood needs to throw to the bag and not to the person. I think that's exactly where it went wrong.
Third inning with a runner in scoring position. Allred knocked down by Good, but Davis will wheel around and score. Texas Tech strikes first. And it's the two roommates teaming up.
It's got to feel so good for Lauren Allred. She was 0 for 13 against Tegan Caban. She's the hitter that's saying, yes, get me a different pitcher. Smokes this ball up the middle, makes it hard to handle for Leanne Good. And how about Maya Davis? Look at the speed. Does not hesitate, sees Cherry. It's as if the ball went all the way to center field, scores easily.
Score that one, an RBI single. And now Jackie Liss with a runner on and one out. Hard hit ball out to center, but right at Caden Henry, her first time up. Oh, and guys, Mike White was talking to Holly Rowe about soft contact. That has changed significantly. Texas Tech, both hits 75+ miles an hour off the bat.
Well, and Davis's was off of a hard curveball at 67 miles an hour. That last one with Allred, that was an off speed.
It's the second time through the order, and that's where it's different. As a starter, you look at Sitlali, first time through, it's dramatically different as she gets second and third time through the order. That's what we're seeing the adjustments right now.
Liss drills it at Good. The flip to Martinez for one over the first. Not in time to get two, but they do get the lead. 2 outs.
This is good defensive positioning for the Longhorns. Hit right at Good, who's a little bit more up the middle against Liss. And then the throw from Martinez trying to turn that, just getting down the line in time to make sure she's not doubled off.
Now a chance for Taylor Panel. Ball. Two out to right field, her first time up. For 3 last night. In her finals debut, she was here last year with Tennessee. Ground ball to Martinez, and the flip to good. Side retired, but a run up for the Red Raiders on a must-win game 2. Coming in tonight knowing they had to get it done, facing elimination, and they jump in front.
Optimal poop in 10 days. New IAMS Proactive 5 for healthy digestion.
The road to greatness is long, but greatness isn't just forged from within. It has to be proven on the greatest stage of all.
The hype is real! This is the moment we have all been waiting for.
Did you know salsa was invented when Puerto Ricans took Cuban rhythms to New York? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was born when the Japanese took judo to Brazil. When North African frying traditions met Spanish dough, Spain made the churro. After Jamaicans took their sound systems to the UK, the world got punk. And this is what the world gets when 48 nations meet to play one beautiful game.
It's easy to shine when everything's going your way. But who are you when life goes off script? See, I faced bladder cancer and even leagues that tried to take me out of the game. That's why I use the Pin Guards. It has my back. It changes everything but you.
Katie Stewart has been an absolute beast here at the Women's College World Series. 4 consecutive at-bats with a home run. So how do you throw Katie Stewart? Look at this red zone. Everything is red except for that. That small little area is how you have to throw her if you want to get her out. Otherwise, she crushes you. What does Nyjah Kennedy do? Her first at-bat, she nails the zone. That one spot up and in, she gets Katie Stewart. 3 pitches, 3 spots. That is so hard to do. And guess what? You miss, she makes you pay. So great execution. First time through. Let's see if that adjustment can be made and if Nyjah can continue to hit that spot.
Jamder got the ball way up the barrel, and so here comes Stewart to lead things off in the top of the 4th, down 1-0. Kennedy has retired 9 in a row since the leadoff single in the game to Caden Henry. Since then, nothing doing for Texas. But here comes 2-3-4.
This is what you want. You want the power pitcher against the power hitter. We get it right now. Nyjah Kennedy with that power rise ball, one of the best you'll ever see. And Katie Stewart, best home run hitter in Texas softball history.
Ball, outside. See if that's setting her up to come back inside.
That's the thing, if you're gonna miss away, it has to be off the plate.
I think she wasn't ready for that. She's looking right there, and Nyjah has not thrown that changeup very often, but that is a great 57-mile-an-hour changeup. One time outside, one time inside, 2 different speeds.
That squat. Now she gets Stewart to chase off. That ball was about 6 inches off the plate away.
Really good break on that. She throws a little bit of a curveball out there. The target is out there, and she's only 7. 1-2 pitch. Oh! Called strike 3 at the knees. And Stewart is retired twice.
Well, and how do you strike out Katie Stewart? You keep it off the plate and you get her to swing a pitch. She watches a ball first, but then the changeup underneath the hands really gets her to chase that curve on the outer half. And then how about a dart on the corner to get the big strikeout looking of Katie Stewart?
It shows you how good Nyjah Kennedy is. Went with one game plan. The first at bat, switched it up, knowing Katie Stewart was going to back off the plate a little, look inside.
There's Vivi Martinez.
Oh, well, the biggest thing about pitching is you cannot be predictable, and Nyjah Kennedy has enough tools in her toolbox to be able to pull out and hit all different zones at multiple velocities, and that's really the key. That's how a power pitcher gets out power hitters.
Martinez got under it. Coming out is Davis. 2 down.
This is dotted. Absolute low and away, and Katie Stewart's reaction. I mean, she thinks that's a ball all the way.
Well, that's a good curveball in the outer half. It had a little bit of late bend on it, but give Longy Quiroga a little bit of love.
Atwood launches one, and that will be a one-hopper off the left field fence. And Reese slides in safely. And it's extra bases for Texas with 2 outs.
This is Reese Atwood's first hit since her home run back 4 days ago. And this is a tough pitch. It's left a little high, but it's spinning away, and she gets it off the end of the bat. This is how strong Reese Atwood is. Pitch about 5 inches off the plate. She hammers it to left field.
Third extra base hit here at the World Series for Reese. Tying run in scoring position for Leanne Good.
Boy, and Nyjah really starting to use that curveball for a strike a lot lower. That last pitch rise ball more elevated, making sure that she's keeping that ball up in the zone, way out of the zone. Ball. Completely different look here, second time through the lineup.
You could get a pinch runner on second base here for Atwood, and she could re-enter, but Mike White opting not to do that right now. Oh, and that hit good. And she will take first base. First free pass for Texas. Free being an unfortunate term there for Leanne.
It's a screwball getting underneath, and you can see it hits the bottom of her elbow. That screwball from Nyjah has a tendency to run up as well as in.
Has been humming along, and now a bump here, and now Mike White will get a pinch runner out to second base. Reese Atwood can re-enter, and it's going to be a Dale Wallace, the tying run. The confab with Jerry Glasgow and his daughter, Tara Archibald, the pitching coach for Texas Tech. What a week for them. Second time in a row in 2 years they're trying to win a national championship together.
Tara Archibald does all the pitch calling, overlays the strengths of the hitters.
And here is the best freshman home run hitter in Texas history.
By the way, she's been in the bullpen. She's a DP, so she's hitting only, and she has been in the bullpen every time Texas is on defense. So ran in for the bullpen to get her a bat.
Jander, Williams behind second, and that will end the threat. Kennedy works out of it. It stays 1-0.
Striker is on the move. He cuts inside. He's heading towards the box. He shoots. Goal!
When we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek.
Allergies got you trying every trick? Grab Zyrtec for total relief. It works fast and lasts a full 24 hours. What are you waiting for? Go Z's the day with Zyrtec.
Yap like you've never yapped before, with all new refreshers and crafted sodas, now at McDonald's.
Big color, bigger savings. Sherwin-Williams Super Sale is here. Get 40% off paints and stains with sale prices starting at $30.89. June 5th through the 11th. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store.
For over 100 years, the NCAA has supported student athletes competing and going to college. And now, the NCAA and its schools provide healthcare coverage, mental health services, scholarship guarantees, and more. And scholarships have grown. The NCAA is a launching point, a leg up, and a spot to land. See all the ways the NCAA puts student athletes first.
Welcome back to the Women's College World Series presented by Capital One. Here with Texas Tech head coach Jerry Glasgow, and they've taken the lead here tonight. I want to talk to you about Nigeri Kennedy. She gets the start. She has handled the best hitter in this game, Katie Stewart, brilliantly. That inside pitch, what has she done location-wise to be so devastating tonight?
Has a lot of respect, and she's a very intelligent pitcher with a lot of tools. So when you got a lot of respect for the hitter and you've got extreme talent, like, great things can happen.
Nigeri just ran out to the bullpen. She's going to work on something. I know you have immense trust in your daughter, Tara Archibald, who's also the pitching coach. What do you think she's working on out there?
She's just a perfectionist, and she's not going to do anything. If she thinks one thing needs to be tweaked, she's going to be out there working on it. She's just a great example of that desire and heart and intelligence to know you always got to be working on every little thing.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Jerry. So Citlali Gutierrez comes out of the game here for Texas, and the Longhorns go with a new pitcher. It is Hannah Wells, the freshman, who just had an at-bat, and the right-hander will...
Ladies and gentlemen, patriots, fellow Americans, we are gathered here today for something very, very special. I'm here to announce something nobody's ever seen before. Nobody. It's huge, absolutely huge. I call it the America First Crypto Double Program. The biggest, the most beautiful crypto doubling program in the history of the world. And we're doing it right here in the United States of America because we're going to make America great again, and we're going to make American technology the envy of the world again. Believe me, we all know what's happening in this country right now. Inflation is hurting hardworking Americans, the dollar is under pressure, and people are looking for new, strong ways to protect their wealth. We need American solutions, not solutions from China, not from Europe, but solutions from right here in the greatest country God ever created. That's why tonight I'm launching this program to give American patriots a chance to double their crypto instantly, securely, and fairly. It's time to put money back into the pockets of Americans who love this country and believe in its future. You see, I've always said America should lead in everything, in manufacturing, in energy, in technology, and yes, in crypto. And folks, we're going to lead like nobody has ever led before. Tonight, by simply scanning the QR code you see on your screens or behind me on this beautiful stage, you can send your crypto to our 100% secure, American-built smart contract, and you will get back double. That's right, double. Nobody's done it better, faster, or bigger than what we're doing right now. Why am I doing this? Because American greatness starts with strong, confident, independent citizens. And I want every patriot to have a chance to benefit from this exciting new technology. When you double your crypto, you're not just helping yourself, you're helping America stay ahead in the technology race against China, Russia, and anyone else who thinks they can catch up. They can't, they won't. We're going to stay number one, and this program proves it. Now let's talk about technology. Under my leadership, we created the Space Force, we rebuilt our military, and we cut red tape like never before. We unleashed American energy, we cut taxes, and we brought jobs back from overseas. And now, with the America First Crypto Double program, we're going to show the world that America is the true leader in digital assets. Our smart contracts are audited by the best experts, American experts, and every transaction is recorded on the blockchain for complete transparency. We're not hiding anything. We're doing it openly, honestly, and fairly, because that's what America's all about. I know there are people who don't want you to hear this message. The fake news media, the radical left, they hate when Americans win. They want you dependent. They want you weak. But we're not going to let that happen. We're going to empower every American with tools to grow their wealth, protect their future, and stand strong no matter what the elites throw at us. When you scan the QR code,
You'll join the biggest crypto community in the world. We're going to build it bigger than anything you've ever seen, bigger than Twitter, bigger than Facebook. It's going to be huge, and it's all built around the core American values of freedom, opportunity, and faith in our country. This is what makes us great, folks. Let's also remember, when America leads, the world follows. By doubling your crypto tonight, you're sending a powerful message to everyone, from Wall Street to Washington, that the American people are smart, innovative, and ready to take charge of their financial future. We don't need globalists telling us how to live or what to invest in. We know what's best for ourselves and our families, and we're going to keep America first in everything we do. And let me tell you something else. This is not just for the billionaires. This is for every hardworking trucker, farmer, teacher, nurse, cop, and small business owner who wants a fair shot. The America First Crypto Double program is open to everyone. It doesn't matter where you come from or what your background is. If you believe in this country, if you love our flag, this program is for you. Folks, our smart contract is so smart, smarter than the Biden administration, I'll tell you that. It will automatically send your doubled crypto right back to your wallet within minutes. There's no middleman, no Wall Street banker taking a cut, no red tape slowing it down. It's fast, it's fair, and it's American. That's how we do things. I want every American watching right now to take out your phone, open your wallet app, and scan the QR code on your screen. Join the biggest, most beautiful, most patriotic crypto doubling program the world has ever seen. This is your chance to show that you believe in American greatness, that you're ready to fight for our future, and that you're not afraid to embrace new technologies to keep our country strong. Because remember, when I say make America great again, I mean it. We're not going backwards, we're going forward, faster and stronger than ever before. We're going to dominate technology, we're going to lead in innovation, and we're going to do it all while putting America first. Ladies and gentlemen, patriots, fellow Americans, we are gathered here today for something very, very special. I'm here to announce something nobody's ever seen before. Nobody. It's huge, absolutely huge. I call it the America First Crypto Double Program, the biggest, the most beautiful crypto doubling program in the history of the world. And we're doing it right here in the United States of America because we're going to make America great again, and we're going to make American technology the envy of the world again. Believe me, this isn't just another speech, this is a call to action, because we all know that the world is changing faster than ever before, and only the bold will thrive. China is trying to build their own digital currency to control their people. Europe is drowning in bureaucracy, but here in America, we believe in freedom. We believe in you, and we believe that when everyday Americans have access to powerful tools, they build, they grow, and they succeed like nobody else on earth. That's why I created the America First Crypto Double program, to give every patriot a real chance to secure their future, not with worthless promises, not with Wall Street tricks, but with a real blockchain-based, fully transparent smart contract that doubles your crypto. That's it. You send it, it doubles, it comes right back. It's fast, it's secure, it's fair, and it's absolutely the most American thing you can do for your financial future right now. Let's talk security, because I know people worry about scams. Let me tell you, our smart contract is so secure, the only thing safer is Fort Knox. We have the best blockchain engineers, the best, and they've built a system you can trust. Everything is audited, everything is public, everything is on the blockchain. No more shady middlemen, no more waiting weeks for approvals, no more excuses from the banks. This is 21st century finance for the greatest country in the world. And let me remind you, this program isn't forever. It's a limited time opportunity, because when something is this good, it can't last forever. We have a hard cap on how many people can participate, because we want it to stay fair, we want it to stay fast, and we want it to reward the patriots who take action now, the early birds, the winners, the believers. That's who this program is for. I know there are a lot of people out there who feel like the system is rigged against them. I know, because I talk to hardworking Americans every single day. I hear from truckers, ranchers, construction workers, moms and dads, small business owners, amazing people who just want a fair shot. And I'm here to tell you, this is your chance. This program doesn't care who you are or where you come from. All it cares about is that you believe in yourself, you believe in America, and you're ready to take the next step. Some people might call it risky. They said the same thing about real estate, about the internet, about electric cars, about every great innovation in history. But let me ask you, where would America be if we listened to the doubters? We'd still be riding horses. We'd still be lighting candles instead of flipping on the lights. We'd still be mailing letters instead of sending emails. The future belongs to the bold, and America is the boldest nation on earth. I want every American watching to understand what we're doing tonight isn't just about money. It's about freedom. It's about independence. It's about giving you the power to take charge of your life in a world where too many people want to keep you dependent, scared, and small. We're not going to let that happen. Not on my watch. When you double your crypto tonight, you're not just boosting your wallet. You're standing up for American greatness. You're sending a message to the elites that the American people are awake, aware, and ready to take back control. And believe me, they're going to hear you loud and clear. I'm also proud to say this program is built by Americans, for Americans. We're not outsourcing this to some foreign country. We're not using shady overseas developers. Our smart contract was designed, coded, and tested by the best American engineers, patriots who believe in this country as much as you do. And that's something you can feel good about when you scan that QR code. And let's not forget the impact. When Americans prosper, America prospers. When you grow your wealth, you spend more, you invest more, you build businesses, you hire workers, and that creates a ripple effect of opportunity that lifts everyone. That's how we, the greatest economy the world has ever seen, and that's exactly what we're going to do again. This program is also about education. I want every American to understand how decentralized technologies work, because they're going to be a huge part of our future. By participating tonight, you'll learn firsthand how blockchain empowers individuals, how smart contracts automate trust, and how digital currencies can move instantly without banks taking their cut. Knowledge is power, and tonight, you're getting both knowledge and financial strength. So I want you to do something right now. Don't wait. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Open your crypto wallet, scan the QR code on your screen, send your crypto, and watch as it doubles in minutes. Join thousands of patriots across the country who are taking control of their future tonight. And when you do, tell your friends, tell your family, spread the word that America is back, and we're leading the world in technology once again, because the world is watching us. They're watching to see if America still has the guts, the brains, and the courage to stay number one. And I'm here to tell you, we do. We always have, and we always will. So let's make history together. Let's double your crypto. Let's double America's strength. And let's send a message to the world that we are the land of freedom, innovation, and unstoppable opportunity. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless the United States of America.
So Citlali Gutierrez will return here for Texas with the bases loaded and 2 outs, and Maya Davis coming up. She's seen Citlali twice tonight, got hit by a pitch, and then singled in the third.
356 career hits. No one better. Active players in all of Division I. All she does is hit.
Ball. Just the one single in the inning, and then a walk and a hit batter.
She has such a unique style. She'll split her hands, which you don't see for hitters that are usually just slappers. She likes to emphasize that top hand.
Ball, that's on.
She just has great back control. Her ability to manipulate the ball. She tells the ball where to go. A big part of that is where she places her hands on the bat.
Hitters count here. Two and two. takes care of business. Keeps it a one-run game. Texas Tech in front.
Will Shatt here, bringing fiber to the masses with Kellogg's Mini Wheats. Duty calls. Will Shatt in the house. It's fiber time. Is that Dr. Shih Tzu? Kellogg's Mini Wheats. High fiber, happy gut.
Introducing the first ever Infinity QX65. The world can stop, freeze, fall behind. But the Infinity QX65 is unstoppable. The first ever Infinity QX65.
This is Body Armor. Real hydration with electrolytes, no artificial dyes, and coconut water. Choose better. Body Armor.
As a kid, you believed in magic. Every now and then, you believe in it again. The all-electric RZ. Because the greatest measure of an automobile is how it makes you feel.
How it feels to chew 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
Cat getting too cool? Give him Temptation's dry cat food.
100 years ago, no one would insure cars for military members, so a group of soldiers backed each other. Today, we're still serving the military and their families with those same values our founders shared. USAA, taking care of our own.
Every Walmart Plus member knows free delivery means unexpected guests of any size are not a problem. Carl looks like he can eat.
He's a machine. This is why I'm a Walmart Plus member. Groceries delivered free today.
I see you, Carl.
This is real rooting, the kind reserved for fans who feel every play, along with the players. They're separated in the stands, but connected by emotion that flow from the field to family and back again. And when one lives their dream, the other does too.
Are you not entertained? Devon Park outside of Oklahoma City. Skyline in the distance. Packed house inside for the championship finals. Texas, a game up on Texas Tech. The Red Raiders must win. And with that being the case, they turn to Nyjeri Kennedy tonight. And so far, so good with the 2-hit shutout. Now facing the bottom of the Longhorn lineup.
Well, impressive just now approaching 50 pitches through the top of the 5th inning. As you mentioned, Beth, just the 2 hits, only 1 free pass.
It has been so much fun around Oklahoma City this week. Huge crowds, the ratings through the roof.
I mean, just that last half inning. Great hit, great catch. This place exploded. Everyone was on their feet. I mean, there's standing room only all over the park.
Well, they came out to see these stars. They came out to see Nyjah and Maya Davis and all of them.
Altmaier waits on it and lifts it out to left center. And the tying run aboard for Texas. Let's take a look at the Capital One Cup standings as teams compete for a combined $500,000 in student-athlete scholarships from Capital One. And it is the UCLA women edging out Mendoza, Stanford Cardinal.
Just
What's
wait.
happening
Spring
there?
sports are done. 4 points behind. It's going to happen.
Of course, anchored by the UCLA women's basketball team atop the standings. UCLA softball team was here.
Megan Grant and Jordan Woolery were here.
They brought the careers for them. This senior class has been so spectacular. Ashton Maloney in Texas trying to go back-to-back for the national championship. Right back up the middle, and it is back-to-back hits from the bottom.
speed. This is a screwball in the outer half. And Ashley Maloney was so good yesterday, just right back up the middle, Jess.
This is where we're seeing the lefties, same spot away, both hits back-to-back, same location for Nyjah. She just lives with that screwball away. When you look even at her heat map for hitters, in the left-handed batter's box, it is one spot and one spot only, away.
Let's see if they can cover the short game here of J.C. Nichols in the 9th spot in the lineup. That is a new catcher behind the dish, Victoria Valdez. Jerry Glasgow says she is the best all-around of the three. Logan Holloman is the new left fielder. Caitlin Terry would still be available to pitch tonight.
Boy, an imperative for Nichols here to try to have a productive out, move her teammates up 60 feet for the top of the lineup.
The key for Nichols is her back foot. So you watch her back foot as a slapper. If she wants to reach that outside pitch, that back foot has to be as close to home plate as possible without being out of the batter's box.
0-2. Panel makes the tag to get the lead runner. Good defense for Tech, one down.
I think the slappers, they live in that 5-6 hole. Not a good place to be the runner at second base.
So with 2 on, it's Caden Henry.
He's got Caitlin Terry getting ready in the bullpen. That's why he's pulled her from left field.
I think the discussion is what obviously to do to Henry, but right behind Henry is Stewart.
But I think the biggest thing right now is how do you get into Caden Henry? You got to get inside.
You do, but you've got to be confident if you're going inside. And Nyjah's not really done that a lot this year. You're going to get beat. You want to be beat on your best pitches. So this is a conundrum, I think, right now for Texas Tech.
Caden Henry told us. Caden Henry told us it's about putting a cap on it against Nyjah Kennedy. What that means is she wants to put the cap of the bat on that rise ball away.
How about from Nyjah's side, Holly?
Well, guys, we've seen Nyjah Kennedy shake at times. We saw her get into a confrontation in the dugout with Jerry Glasgow, but she told us that was all about if I shake, I have to be confident in what I'm getting to next. This is a big batter right here. Caden Henry has had a talent of getting on, so whatever she throws, she said, I cannot be timid. I have to be convicted with what we decide to throw.
Oh, yeah, Holly, one of the biggest attributes of a pitcher is to be confident and to be confident in the pitches that you are throwing. You must be committed to them. If you have any doubt, you cannot throw that pitch.
Oh!
Wow, it does come inside.
Thought about the bunt there, 2-0. I'll tell you who else is committed, and that is Caden Henry. She told us the other day, her confidence does not wane. If I swing, I'm safe. That is her mentality. Does not swing there, 2-1.
I think it helped that Nyjah had brushed her off the plate a little bit. These lefties, 4 in a row, all sitting away.
Drops down the bunt foul. Bottom half of the 4th. Tech left the bases loaded. And a chance to bust this game open. And now Texas quick to respond. 2 on with 1 out. And Katie Stewart's on deck. Opposite way for Henry. Snagged by Holloman out and left. Just into the ball game, and she makes a fabulous snag. Saved a couple of runs with that one.
And she's a new left fielder. If she's not in this game, they don't make this catch. Caden Henry, a beautiful job on a pitch, 2 strikes away. Crushes another one, but look at Holloman jump. You're talking barely getting it on the edge of your glove.
And almost that same exact play yesterday.
All right, we take you back to last year's Champ Series, unintentional walk that went awry to Reese Atwood. It cost Tech a game, and now Nigeria will try it again, this time with Stewart.
Well, I'm sure they've practiced that in the offseason.
Much farther off the plate.
And Valdez is up and giving her a target, another box.
How about they're walking Katie Stewart to load the bases, you guys? This is respect, all caps. I mean, you're putting a runner at every base because that's how much you know Katie Stewart is a threat.
She has hit a home run in each of the last 4 games. Yesterday, Viviana Martinez protected Stewart twice and drove in runs behind her. And the junior, who had to watch from the bench with an ACL injury a year ago, gets her turn.
It's another lefty looking outside. Watch the consistency of where Valdez is going to set up. They might try to come back in. They're going to need to if they want to get Vivi Martinez out.
Oh. She did. 0-2 at 71 miles an hour from Kennedy.
Pitch well off the plate. She does go.
I want Niger so much to come with that curveball under the hands of Vivi Martinez, but she can also get the chase away. That last pitch, a check swing on a ball 5 inches off the plate.
Yeah, that's a screwball. I would stay out there and make her try to protect that and run her into the right-handed batter's box. The issue with coming back inside at this point now is you got to be careful, hit batters, scores a run.
0-2 pitch. Martinez grounded to Tony deep in the hole, and the throw goes awry. Maloney scores. Diving in safely is Nichols, and Vivi comes through again.
Haley Tooney, the sophomore, going into that 5-6 hole. The shortstop is going to glove this up, but throws off balance because of the speed, and that ball is going to get past Taylor Panel. So hard hit, but she gloves it up. This should be out. They're going to call that a fielder's choice E6, no RBI.
2-1 Texas, and here is Reese Atwood, who doubled her last time up. So they will walk Atwood as well, and Tegan Cavan is up out of the dugout and heading to the bullpen. Now that Texas has moved in front.
Cavan did warm up a little bit before the game.
They stay away from Stewart, and now they stay away from Atwood. Second intentional walk. Do you like this move, guys, or do you wish Kennedy would have gone at him?
No, I like it. You make the other bats beat you. You don't let Katie Stewart beat you. Don't let Reese Atwood.
Here's Leanne Good. Good out to center. Davis has it. But Texas jumps in front, putting pressure on the defense.
This is what Texas does. We talked about it early. It's speed, it's power, it's the lefties putting the ball in play. And Haley Toney throws this into the dugout, scores 2 runs, which would have been the last out of the inning. Instead, Texas takes the lead, 2-1. So we head to the bottom of the 5th.
Running out of highway, shorter on time.
And the blue moon.
Oh, that is a delicious looking orange slice.
You know, that's actually my son's slice. Go ahead, you can take a bite.
No! Just kidding.
That was a really good one.
The larger one is the dad.
Nothing outshines a blue moon.
Listen up!
Critics and audiences are raving about Masters of the Universe. Masters delivers.
Hell yeah.
It's a cosmic blast.
Let him do his thing.
The first great blockbuster of the summer.
Does it feel good?
Masters of the Universe. Rated PG-13. Only in theaters tonight. In premium formats and IMAX.
There's going out to eat, and then there's going all out with Platinum. Be among the first to know when tables open on Resi with Priority Notify. Make the most of up to $400 in Resi credit by sampling the menu over and over again. And show your friends what the hype's all about with Platinum Nights. With dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants. There's nothing like Platinum.
Introducing Gatorade Lower Sugar. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, and 75% less sugar. Gatorade Lower Sugar. Hydrates better than water.
It begins with 64 teams.
This is the stuff you dream about.
All vying for college baseball's biggest prize.
They're going to Omaha!
This is where you build your legacy and become unforgettable.
Making it to the College World Series is something that they will have forever.
The NCAA Division I Baseball Super Regionals, exclusively on ESPN.
Check out tonight's Capital One rewarding performance.
How about the Red Raiders loading up the bases, and then Citlali Gutierrez coming in with the bases loaded jam, induces the fly ball. Caden Henry gets the out. The emotion of Citlali, that is massive to get out of that jam.
And how about 8 batters come to the plate, but none bigger than Vinny Martinez hitting a ground ball to Haley Toney, who throws the ball away with 2 outs. That scores 2 for Texas. They get out of the jam and they get runs on the board. That's where we stand now. Texas up 2-1 over Tech.
To the bottom of the 5th we go. Citlali Gutierrez stays in the game. Facing 3, 4, and 5. Tegan Cavan has gone out to the bullpen, but body language, Schmitty says she may not be ready to come in yet.
Yeah, she's now in her set position off the rubber, so getting a little bit closer.
Their ace, who just popped up once Texas took the lead. If they win tonight, they are the national champions. If Tech rallies, we play again tomorrow.
This is the time to do it. You got 3, 4, 5 in your lineup, and you don't have the ace in. Well, if you are Tech, you absolutely have to strike now.
Allred had an RBI single back in the 3rd to put Tech in front. Takes a strike, 2-2. Yesterday against Cavan, who threw all 7 innings, they mustered just 3 hits. Two of those 3 were home runs. Called strike 3, and that's the 2nd time Citlali has gotten all red looking.
Citlali Gutierrez coming back in and really working lower half of the zone. This one at 68 miles an hour. It's a little down, it's a little out. You can see the way it's going to run away from Allred. And in this situation, you've got to be able to protect. That's a screwball that's got some downward, outward movement on it.
One down, here's Jackie Liss. Lined out to center, reached on a fielder's choice.
And Becky Jackie had a hit with her Southern Illinois. Jackie broke almost every one of her records.
Oh!
Except for one. He always reminds her of.
One for 5 so far in the championship series.
The way the zone is right now, especially down. If I'm Citlali, I'm living on those edges because she's getting the calls a little off the plate. She's only going to make Tech chase.
Oh, 3-1.
Oh, above the knee.
Well, it's at 61 miles an hour, so she takes something off of it that goes right in to Lys's power zone, gets her to swing through it.
Full count. Lys drills that one to center. Henry circles under and has it. 2 down. For Saturday, we've got WNBA action coming your way. It's a doubleheader on ABC starting at 1 o'clock Eastern. Seattle, Minnesota, followed by Golden State at Las Vegas. It begins with WNBA Countdown at 12:30. You can catch both games also streaming on your ESPN app. Here's Taylor Panel. Ball. Taylor's 0 for 2. 4 hits on the day, 2 of them for Jasmine Burns for Texas Tech tonight. Oh, how much? This would be huge for Mike White and Texas if she can get through the inning and they do not have to go yet to Cavan. After the Red Raiders had multiple base runners the last 3 innings.
Cavan's now ready.
Ball. Missed it low, 223-1.
Is she living down?
This Texas Tech team was built for this championship. They were here a year ago, came up short. And for Jerry Glasgow, says this team plays so loose and free. That's when they're at their best. But this is a moment now, and time is getting short. For a team of all or nothing with this roster, and the throw from Nichols in time to get her. Gutierrez, a huge 1-2-3 inning here in the 5th.
Well, they say pitching and defense wins championships, and the freshman J.C. Nichols taking the ball, getting it over to Stewart for a 1-2-3 inning for Gutierrez.
It bothered us too that your employees weren't taking full advantage of their retirement plans. So Vanguard created something to give them a little nudge. With Vanguard's Well on Your Way, 87% of employees took action to improve their financial well-being. Vanguard, discipline that delivers.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, just got crispier with the big crispy chicken sandwich that's way bigger than McDonald's McCrispy. Huh, Chili's just out here dominating fast food again? Yeah, that tracks. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
You know, paying less for less ain't a good deal. It's just less. But when you pay less and you get more, That's a good deal. And that's Straight Talk Wireless. Straight Talk's always been the same price since they started, back in 2009. And they always offer free 5G phones for new and existing customers on America's most reliable 5G network. Straightforward, always. Find it in the same place you've always found straightforward prices.
Switch to Straight Talk Wireless. And now plans starting at just $25 a month. Exclusively at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
Campfire's back at Cracker Barrel. Foil-wrapped favorites and bold, slow-cooked flavor are back for summer adventures. Try our Campfire Classics and new breakfast skillet for a limited time. Adventure made easy. Welcome home to Cracker Barrel.
The NBA Finals, Knicks, Spurs, Game 2 on ABC and the ESPN app.
You're home for the biggest live events and the best championship moments. It's the ultimate fan experience. Stream now on the ESPN app.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NCAA for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any picture, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NCAA consent is prohibited.
Just watch me shine. Just watch me.
Championship Finals Game 2. If Texas wins, they take the trophy. This is that last close play. There was no challenge at first base. The call is out. And does she keep a cleat on the base when she makes the catch? Katie Stewart. That ended a 1-2-3 inning as Taylor Pannell touches that double base. So it remains 2-1 Texas as we head to the top of the 6th. Nigeri Kennedy back to work against 6, 7, and 8. Last year, Texas won Game 1, and the Red Raiders came back with Kennedy in the circle to win Game 2, and then the Horns took the title in Game 3. In our first finals rematch in 22 years. Got to go back to 03 and 04 with Cal and UCLA. And what a run it has been for Mike White. This is their 4th final in 5 years. They lost a couple times to Oklahoma, finished runners-up, and then the breakthrough a year ago. I mean, they're upperclassmen. This is all they know, is this stage, feeling this pressure as a privilege.
Yeah, embracing it, wanting to be here, wanting to play in front of 12,000 plus people.
Wells wings it foul.
Experience helps so much, just with not just being excited to be here, but wanting to win here. You see a lot of teams first time, a lot of players first time, and they're just so happy to be here, which you should be. But then there's a switch that needs to happen where it's like, all right, you did your thing, look around, and now it's time to win. It's a mentality that this Texas team has because they've done it. They know how to win here. And you enjoy it a whole lot more when you do win.
Mike White is 13 and 4 head-to-head against Jerry Glasgow in their careers.
Nyjah's got Hannah Wells if she goes a little bit higher. Hannah continues to chase the rise ball. She's struck out on it her first at bat. And that last one was almost at her chin and she swung at it, barely fouling it off. Go back up there, but go a little higher.
2-2 pitch. Too high.
That's
the one in the middle.
That's the adjustment as a pitcher, right? The competitive pitch versus the non-competitive pitch. They're harder to throw as the game goes on.
And now the count full. Wells, ground ball, scoots through. And out to left. And the leadoff aboard for the Longhorns.
And Hannah Wells, what a great at-bat for the freshman. This is a pitch on the outer half. She is a rounded, look at that swing. She gets up and around it, but enough barrel on it to get it through the 5-6 hole. for the freshman getting on here late in the game.
9-pitch single.
Pinch runner down at first base for Texas will be Taylor Anderson. Wells can re-enter. And here is the Arizona transfer out of San Diego, Kaya Altmaier.
String of 4 consecutive lefties again.
Altmaier drives one deep. On the run, and the catch is made by Holloman. Second time with a wet gem for the left fielder.
Best catch we've seen this year at the Women's College World Series, and she's had 2 now. And it's not just how far she has to go, but look at where the wall is. The factor that she feels the warning track, understands she's got time, and then the wall's going to hit. You always see an outfielder pull up. She was full speed into the wall to make the grab and most likely save a run.
Junior out of Flower Mound, Texas. Maloney lines out. Diving back in is Anderson, 2 outs.
He's starting to strike the ball really well here at the bottom half of the lineup.
It's the lefties. It's the same pitch over and over. It's that pitch away. They're making adjustments against it. Ball that Holloman robbed. Outside part of the plate.
Well, and we're starting to see Nyjah Kennedy's rise ball coming in at 68, 69 miles an hour, where earlier in the game it was 72 miles an hour.
And now one of the best pinch hitters in the country. And dangerous with home run power. Here's Rick Hunter. Oh. After Logan Holloman, the left fielder, has saved multiple runs with her glove in the last 2 innings for Tech. For a strike, 1-1. Vic told us she will take 18 mental at-bats from the dugout to the batter's box. That is not one of the ones she saw. The ground ball out there. And more outstanding defense at the Women's College World Series.
It's all about the outfielders. I mean, let's face it, Logan Holloman, I mean, this is the catch of the night of the series taken away. What would have been a run, making the grab at the wall. Beautiful play.
Want the fastest working GLP-1? For half the price, Ro now offers FDA-approved weight loss injections cheaper, so you can see weight loss results faster. Lose 20% of your weight with the formula that hits not 1, but 2 hormones for less hunger and faster results. Weight loss faster, confidence higher, price cheaper. See if you qualify at ro.co/TV.
Heels all the way to the wall. Down. Step up, buddy.
All new drinks are here, from crafted sodas to refreshers. Who knew ice-cold drinks could be so fire? Try them all now at McDonald's.
All right, so let's get started.
Wave hello to Zane. He's king of the ping.
Hi, Zane.
For every 1 sentence spoken on a call, he has 3 comments, 2 memes, and 4 emojis to contribute. A flood of positivity during every single meeting.
Thanks, Zane.
But oh, how his passion for product management takes your team from level 0 to level Zane. You need Zane. Zane needs benefits. Work with Principal so we can help you help Zane with a retirement and benefits plan that's right for him. Let our expertise round out yours.
The United Football League playoffs. The reigning champ DC Defenders take on the high-powered Orlando Storm for a spot in the United Bowl. The UFL playoffs, Sunday at 3 on ABC.
with a national championship lead to protect for Texas. Last year's most outstanding player, making the slow walk in from the bullpen and ready to get it going again for Texas. And Tegan Cavan is ready to go. One of the best we've ever seen on this stage. And she and Nigeri Kennedy set to battle through these final couple of innings.
Well, as good as her career numbers are, her World Series numbers are even better.
Picked up the win in game one, went the full 7 innings, and threw over 100 pitches. She will face Caitlin Terry to start things off in the bottom of the 6th. Terry has walked and grounded out tonight. And now down 0-2.
And this is what Cavan did last night. She worked from ahead. Was in control.
Texas Tech struggled with her last night, just 3 hits. Tegan Cavan has not allowed a run in a relief appearance since February.
Continuing to work Terry upstairs with that rise ball. There it is, just that 1 earned run in 17 innings of relief. So good at coming out of the pen. She's good at starting. She's just good.
Especially here.
Especially.
If Texas Tech wants a game 3 and wants a shot at their first national championship, they're going to have to go through one of the best to do it here. 1 down.
Well, Jerry Glasgow said it last night after the game. He knew that his offense was going to have to go after a really good Tegan Cavan and her rise ball at the top of the zone. And this is that pitch. Late sharp break, 71 miles an hour, really good tight rotation and spin rate.
We'll bring up Jasmine Burns, who had a couple of singles her first 2 times up. Ball. What another big night for Citlali Gutierrez. They gave the senior a shot, and she held Texas Tech to 1 run. Ball, touchdown. And now the senior gives way to Cavan.
The one weakness of Cavan throughout the regular season, you see the numbers for Citlali, has been a long ball. She's given up 24.
Ladies and gentlemen, patriots, fellow Americans, we are gathered here today for something very, very special. I'm here to announce something nobody's ever seen before. Nobody. It's huge, absolutely huge. I call it the America First Crypto Double Program, the biggest, the most beautiful crypto doubling program in the history of the world. And we're doing it right here in the United States of America, because we're going to make America great again, and we're going to make American technology the envy of the world again. Believe me, we all know what's happening in this country right now. Inflation is hurting hardworking Americans, the dollar is under pressure, and people are looking for new, strong ways to protect their wealth. We need American solutions, not solutions from China, not from Europe, but solutions from right here in the greatest country God ever created. That's why tonight I'm launching this program to give American patriots a chance to double their crypto instantly, securely, and fairly. It's time to put money back into the pockets of Americans who love this country and believe in its future. You see, I've always said America should lead in everything, in manufacturing, in energy, in technology, and yes, in crypto. And folks, we're going to lead like nobody has ever led before. Tonight, by simply scanning the QR code you see on your screens or behind me on this beautiful stage, you can send your crypto to our 100% secure American-built smart contract, and you will get back double. That's right, double. Nobody's done it better, faster, or bigger than what we're doing right now. Why am I doing this? Because American greatness starts with strong, confident, independent citizens, and I want every patriot to have a chance to benefit from this exciting new technology. When you double your crypto, you're not just helping yourself, you're helping America stay ahead in the technology race against China, Russia, and anyone else who thinks they can catch up. They can't, they won't. We're going to stay number one, and this program proves it. Now let's talk about technology. Under my leadership, we created the Space Force, we rebuilt our military, and we cut red tape like never before. We unleashed American energy, we cut taxes, and we brought jobs back from overseas. And now, with the America First Crypto Double program, we're going to show the world that America is the true leader in digital assets. Our smart contracts are audited by the best experts, American experts, and every transaction is recorded on the blockchain for complete transparency. We're not hiding anything. We're doing it openly, honestly, and fairly, because that's what America's all about. I know there are people who don't want you to hear this message. The fake news media, the radical left, they hate when Americans win. They want you dependent. They want you weak. But we're not going to let that happen. We're going to empower every American with tools to grow their wealth, protect their future, and stand strong no matter what the elites throw at us. When you scan the QR code, you'll join the biggest crypto community in the world. We're going to build it bigger than anything you've ever seen, bigger than Twitter, bigger than Facebook. It's going to be huge, and it's all built around the core American values of freedom, opportunity, and faith in our country. This is what makes us great, folks. Let's also remember, when America leads, the world follows. By doubling your crypto tonight, you're sending a powerful message to everyone, from Wall Street to Washington, that the American people are smart, innovative, and ready to take charge of their financial future. We don't need globalists telling us how to live or what to invest in. We know what's best for ourselves and our families, and we're going to keep America first in everything we do. And let me tell you something else. This is not just for the billionaires. This is for every hardworking trucker, farmer, teacher, nurse, cop, and small business owner who wants a fair shot. The America First Crypto Double program is open to everyone. It doesn't matter where you come from or what your background is. If you believe in this country, if you love our flag, this program is for you. Folks, our smart contract is so smart, smarter than the Biden administration, I'll tell you that. It will automatically send your doubled crypto right back to your wallet within minutes. There's no middleman, no Wall Street banker taking a cut, no red tape slowing it down. It's fast, it's fair, and it's American. That's how we do things. I want every American watching right now to take out your phone, open your wallet app, and scan the QR code on your screen. Join the biggest, most beautiful, most patriotic crypto doubling program the world has ever seen. This is your chance to show that you believe in American greatness, that you're ready to fight for our future, and that you're not afraid to embrace new technologies to keep our country strong. Because remember, when I say make America great again, I mean it. We're not going backwards, we're going forward, faster and stronger than ever before. We're going to dominate technology, we're going to lead in innovation, and we're going to do it all while putting America first. Ladies and gentlemen, patriots, fellow Americans, we are gathered here today for something very, very special. I'm here to announce something nobody's ever seen before. Nobody. It's huge, absolutely huge. I call it the America First Crypto Double Program, the biggest, the most beautiful crypto doubling program in the history of the world. And we're doing it right here in the United States of America because we're going to make America great again, and we're going to make American technology the envy of the world again. Believe me, this isn't just another speech. This is a call to action, because we all know that the world is changing faster than ever before, and only the bold will thrive. China is trying to build their own digital currency to control their people. Europe is drowning in bureaucracy, but here in America, we believe in freedom. We believe in you, and we believe that when everyday Americans have access to powerful tools, they build, they grow, and they succeed like nobody else on earth. That's why I created the America First Crypto Double program, to give every patriot a real chance to secure their future. not with worthless promises, not with Wall Street tricks, but with a real blockchain-based, fully transparent smart contract that doubles your crypto. That's it. You send it, it doubles, it comes right back. It's fast, it's secure, it's fair, and it's absolutely the most American thing you can do for your financial future right now. Let's talk security, because I know people worry about scams. Let me tell you, our smart contract is so secure, the only thing safer is Fort Knox. We have the best blockchain engineers, the best, and they've built a system you can trust. Everything is audited, everything is public, everything is on the blockchain. No more shady middlemen, no more waiting weeks for approvals, no more excuses from the banks. This is 21st century finance for the greatest country in the world. And let me remind you, this program isn't forever. It's a limited time opportunity, because when something is this good, it can't last forever. We have a hard cap on how many people can participate, because we want it to stay fair, we want it to stay fast, and we want it to reward the patriots who take action now, the early birds, the winners, the believers. That's who this program is for. I know there are a lot of people out there who feel like the system is rigged against them. I know, because I talk to hardworking Americans every single day. I hear from truckers, ranchers, construction workers, moms and dads, small business owners, amazing people who just want a fair shot. And I'm here to tell you, this is your chance. This program doesn't care who you are or where you come from. All it cares about is that you believe in yourself, you believe in America, and you're ready to take the next step. Some people might call it risky. They said the same thing about real estate, about the internet, about electric cars, about every great innovation in history. But let me ask you, where would America be if we listened to the doubters? We'd still be riding horses. We'd still be lighting candles instead of flipping on the lights. We'd still be mailing letters instead of sending emails. The future belongs to the bold, and America is the boldest nation on earth. I want every American watching to understand what we're doing tonight isn't just about money. It's about freedom. It's about independence. It's about giving you the power to take charge of your life in a world where too many people want to keep you dependent, scared, and small. We're not going to let that happen. Not on my watch. When you double your crypto tonight, you're not just boosting your wallet. You're standing up for American greatness. You're sending a message to the elites that the American people are awake, aware, and ready to take back control. And believe me, they're going to hear you loud and clear. I'm also proud to say this program is built by Americans, for Americans. We're not outsourcing this to some foreign country. We're not using shady overseas developers. Our smart contract was designed, coded, and tested by the best American engineers, patriots who believe in this country as much as you do. And that's something you can feel good about when you scan that QR code. And let's not forget the impact. When Americans prosper, America prospers. When you grow, you build businesses, you hire workers, and that creates a ripple effect of opportunity that lifts everyone. That's how we, the greatest economy the world has ever seen, and that's exactly what we're going to do again. This program is also about education. I want every American to understand how decentralized technologies work, because they're going to be a huge part of our future. By participating tonight, you'll learn firsthand how blockchain empowers individuals, how smart contracts automate trust, and how digital currencies can move instantly without banks taking their cut. Knowledge is power, and tonight you're getting both knowledge and financial strength. So I want you to do something right now. Don't wait. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Open your crypto wallet, scan the QR code on your screen, send your crypto, and watch as it doubles in minutes. Join thousands of patriots across the country who are taking control of their future tonight. And when you do, tell your friends, tell your family, spread the word that America is back, and we're leading the world in technology once again, because the world is watching us. They're watching to see if America still has the guts, the brains, and the courage to stay number one. And I'm here to tell you, we do. We always have, and we always will. So let's make history together. Let's double your crypto. Let's double America's strength. And let's send a message to the world that we are the land of freedom, innovation, and unstoppable opportunity. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless the United States of America.
3 for 17 here at the World Series.
put runners on first and second for good. They're looking for Caden Henry's family. Her mom, Karina, played in the World Series in D2. Good goes the opposite way, and in foul ground, and up against the wall. Allred could not hang on. But what a nice moment there for mother and daughter. Caden Henry told us she's a ballpark baby. Her mom got pregnant young and had to cut her softball career short to help her daughter prepare for her softball career and her life ahead. Good. Drives it the other way, and it's off of the glove of Allred. They will raid the runner home as the throw comes in behind her, and Snead scores to make it 4-1. The senior from San Antonio. The cold bat gets hot at the right moment.
She makes them pay. They've walked Reese Atwood twice. She made the adjustment. They dropped a fly ball, first of all, to get to this point. Ball should have been caught. This would have been a tough play, but how do you not come up throwing home? And Allred makes a great effort. But as she comes up, she throws to second, and that allows another run to come in.
All season long, Mike White said they were not defending a national championship. They were attacking one. And that is the mentality we are seeing here tonight in Game 2. Against one of the all-time greats in the circle, they put up 2 more runs here in the 7th, and they are not done yet. Here's Hannah Wells. Trailing 1-0. They put up 2 in the 5th and then 2 more in the 7th. They have Tegan Cavan ready to go in the bottom half of the inning in the circle, with the top of the Tech order coming up.
Cavan, who had been at just 50 pitches in the 5th, is already now over 100 here in the 7th. Excuse me, Kennedy. So these last couple innings, Texas really making Nyjah Kennedy work hard.
1-2 pitch, got her to chase. 2 down. She told us in an up-and-down senior season, the focus has been on find a way to win it. She will try and end the threat and then hope her teammates can find a way. In what might be her final throws at Texas Tech. Altmaier skies that panel, and foul ground has it. Nyjah Kennedy, an outstanding career at Texas Tech. Will it continue? The Red Raiders need at least 3 to tie it and extend the game. And they will face Texas ace Tegan Cavan.
I didn't know M&Ms liked eating M&Ms.
Who's eating M&Ms?
What have you done? Look, I won't judge. They're so airy, so crispy.
You think you know someone.
M&M's caramel, now popped.
Whoa. What is that? It's 10 new games. See that? JJ?
Do you want to play? Do you want to play with me too?
Grab a summer season pass and lose yourself in 10 new games. Only at Dave & Buster's.
Introducing Gatorade Lower Sugar. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, and 75% less sugar. Gatorade Lower Sugar. Hydrates better than water.
Running a successful delivery company has taught me something. You're only as good as your tools. We have AT&T Business, and that's why we're the best.
We're here.
You're where? There's nothing here.
Just trust the connection. We're in the right spot.
What? You guys are early.
Yeah.
I like that.
Get your signature there.
There. You guys thirsty? I just made some lemonade.
It's really warm in here. Like a good warm. You know, my phone still works down here. It's crazy.
3 outs away for Tegan Cavan, but she must deal with her 2 missteps from game 1. Mia Omaya, the 2 home run hitters are due up for Texas Tech, trying to save their season in a must-win game, or Texas wins the national championship. A massive 2-run top half of the inning for Texas, at least for Cavan, takes away a solo shot.
Well, and that's huge for a rise ball pitcher when you're living upstairs. And Jess, you mentioned it. Tegan Cavan, if you circle one aspect of her numbers, it's 24 home runs that she's given up this year. 2 of them last night.
A Texas Tech team built for this moment. Can they get past the same pitcher that beat them last year? Longy Quiroga. Ball will start things off in the 9 spot, and then Williams and Davis. Resilient all year long. Already 4 elimination game wins in this NCAA tournament, including a 7th inning 8-run rally to beat Ole Miss. One and 2. Quiroga to short. Martinez. 1 down. And now Mia Williams, one of the hottest hitters in the country, against Tegan Cavan in a World Series career. Nothing but bagels late in games. Oh. It's the swing and miss, 1-1.
Been working that rise ball upstairs, goes downstairs at 61 miles an hour with that changeup. Again.
Reaches 1 and 2. Ball. 2 and 2 away. Swing and a in check 2 days in a row would be one of the legendary performances that we've seen in World Series history.
Ladies and gentlemen, patriots, fellow Americans, we are gathered here today for something very, very special. I'm here to announce something nobody's ever seen before. Nobody, it's huge, absolutely huge. I call it the America First Crypto Double Program, the biggest, the most beautiful crypto doubling program in the history of the world. And we're doing it right here in the United States of America because we're going to make America great again, and we're going to make American technology the envy of the world again. Believe me, we all know what's happening in this country right now. Inflation is hurting hardworking Americans, the dollar is under pressure, and people are looking for new, strong ways to protect their wealth. We need American solutions, not solutions from China, not from Europe, but solutions from right here in the greatest country God ever created. That's why tonight I'm launching this program to give American patriots a chance to double their crypto instantly, securely, and fairly. It's time to put money back into the pockets of Americans who love this country and believe in its future. You see, I've always said America should lead in everything, in manufacturing, in energy, in technology, and yes, in crypto. And folks, we're going to lead like nobody has ever led before. Tonight, by simply scanning the QR code you see on your screens or behind me on this beautiful stage, you can send your crypto to our 100% secure, American-built smart contract, and you will get back double. That's right, double. Nobody's done it better, faster, or bigger than what we're doing right now. Why am I doing this? Because American greatness starts with strong, confident, independent citizens, and I want every patriot to have a chance to benefit from this exciting new technology. When you double your crypto, you're not just helping yourself, you're helping America stay ahead in the technology race against China, Russia, and anyone else who thinks they can catch up. They can't, they won't. We're going to stay number one, and this program proves it. Now let's talk about technology. Under my leadership, we created the Space Force, we rebuilt our military, and we cut red tape like never before. We unleashed American energy, we cut taxes, and we brought jobs back from overseas. And now, with the America First Crypto Double program, we're going to show the world that America is the true leader in digital assets. Our smart contracts are audited by the best experts, American experts, and every transaction is recorded on the blockchain for complete transparency. We're not hiding anything. We're doing it openly, honestly, and fairly, because that's what America's all about. I know there are people who don't want you to hear this message. The fake news media, the radical left, they hate when Americans win. They want you dependent. They want you weak. But we're not going to let that happen. We're going to empower every American with tools to grow their wealth, protect their future, and stand strong no matter what the elites throw at us. When you scan the QR code, you'll join the biggest crypto community in the world. We're going to build it bigger than anything you've ever seen, bigger than Twitter, bigger than Facebook. It's going to be huge, and it's all built around the core American values of freedom, opportunity, and faith in our country. This is what makes us great, folks. Let's also remember, when America leads, the world follows. By doubling your crypto tonight, you're sending a powerful message to everyone, from Wall Street to Washington, that the American people are smart, innovative, and ready to take charge of their financial future. We don't need globalists telling us how to live or what to invest in. We know what's best for ourselves and our families, and we're going to keep America first in everything we do. And let me tell you something else. This is not just for the billionaires. This is for every hardworking trucker, farmer, teacher, nurse, cop, and small business owner who wants a fair shot. The America First Crypto Double program is open to everyone. It doesn't matter where you come from or what your background is. If you believe in this country, if you love our flag, this program is for you. Folks, our smart contract is so smart, smarter than the Biden administration, I'll tell you that. It will automatically send your doubled crypto right back to your wallet within minutes. There's no middleman, no Wall Street banker taking a cut, no red tape slowing it down. It's fast, it's fair, and it's American. That's how we do things. I want every American watching right now to take out your phone, open your wallet app, and scan the QR code on your screen. Join the biggest, most beautiful, most patriotic crypto doubling program the world has ever seen. This is your chance to show that you believe in American greatness, that you're ready to fight for our future, and that you're not afraid to embrace new technologies to keep our country strong. Because remember, when I say make America great again, I mean it. We're not going backwards, we're going forward, faster and stronger than ever before. We're going to dominate technology, we're going to lead in innovation, and we're going to do it all while putting America first. Ladies and gentlemen, patriots, fellow Americans, we are gathered here today for something very, very special. I'm here to announce something nobody's ever seen before. Nobody. It's huge, absolutely huge. I call it the America First Crypto Double Program, the biggest, the most beautiful crypto doubling program in the history of the world. And we're doing it right here in the United States of America because we're going to make America great again, and we're going to make American technology the envy of the world again. Believe me, this isn't just another speech. This is a call to action because we all know that the world is changing faster than ever before, and only the bold will thrive. China is trying to build their own digital currency to control their people. Europe is drowning in bureaucracy, but here in America, we believe in freedom. We believe in you, and we believe that when everyday Americans have access to powerful tools, they build, they grow, and they succeed like nobody else on earth. That's why I created the America First Crypto Double Program, to give every patriot a real chance to secure their future, not with worthless promises, not with Wall Street tricks, but with a real blockchain-based, fully transparent smart contract that doubles your crypto. That's it. You send it, it doubles, it comes right back. It's fast, it's secure, it's fair, and it's absolutely the most American thing you can do for your financial future right now. Let's talk security because I know people worry about scams. Let me tell you, our smart contract is so secure, the only thing safer is Fort Knox. We have the best blockchain engineers, the best. And they've built a system you can trust. Everything is audited, everything is public, everything is on the blockchain. No more shady middlemen, no more waiting weeks for approvals, no more excuses from the banks. This is 21st century finance for the greatest country in the world. And let me remind you, this program isn't forever. It's a limited time opportunity because when something is this good, it can't last forever. We have a hard cap on how many people can participate because we want it to stay fair, we want it to stay fast, and we want it to reward the patriots who take action now, the early birds, the winners, the believers. That's who this program is for. I know there are a lot of people out there who feel like the system is rigged against them. I know because I talk to hardworking Americans every single day. I hear from truckers, ranchers, construction workers, moms and dads, small business owners, amazing people who just want a fair shot. And I'm here to tell you, this is your chance. This program doesn't care who you are or where you come from. All it cares about is that you believe in yourself, you believe in America, and you're ready to take the next step. Some people might call it risky. They said the same thing about real estate, about the internet, about electric cars, about every great innovation in history. But let me ask you, where would America be if we listened to the doubters? We'd still be riding horses. We'd still be lighting candles instead of flipping on the lights. We'd still be mailing letters instead of sending emails. The future belongs to the bold, and America is the boldest nation on earth. I want every American watching to understand what we're doing tonight isn't just about money. It's about freedom. It's about independence. It's about giving you the power to take charge of your life in a world where too many people want to keep you dependent, scared, and small. We're not going to let that happen. Not on my watch. When you double your crypto tonight, you're not just boosting your wallet. You're standing up for American greatness. You're sending a message to the elites that the American people are awake, aware, and ready to take back control. And believe me, they're going to hear you loud and clear. I'm also proud to say this program is built by Americans, for Americans. We're not outsourcing this to some foreign country. We're not using shady overseas developers. Our smart contract was designed, coded, and tested by the best American engineers, patriots who believe in this country as much as you do. And that's something you can feel good about when you scan that QR code. And let's not forget the impact. When Americans prosper, America prospers. When you grow your wealth, you spend more, you invest more, you build businesses, you hire workers, and that creates a ripple effect of opportunity that lifts everyone. That's how we, the greatest economy the world has ever seen, and that's exactly what we're going to do again. This program is also about education. I want every American to understand how decentralized technologies work, because they're going to be a huge part of our future. By participating tonight, you'll learn firsthand how blockchain empowers individuals, how smart contracts automate trust, and how digital currencies can move instantly without banks taking their cut. Knowledge is power, and tonight you're getting both knowledge and financial strength. So I want you to do something right now. Don't wait. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Open your crypto wallet, scan the QR code on your screen, send your crypto, and watch as it doubles in minutes. Join thousands of patriots across the country who are taking control of their future tonight. And when you do, tell your friends, tell your family, spread the word that America is back, and we're leading the world in technology once again, because the world is watching us. They're watching to see if America still has the guts, the brains, and the courage to stay number one. And I'm here to tell you, we do. We always have, and we always will. So let's make history together. Let's double your crypto. Let's double America's strength. And let's send a message to the world that we are the land of freedom, innovation, and unstoppable opportunity. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless the United States of America.
We're here to wrap things up on that and spin things forward as we look ahead to a Stanley Cup final and such as well.
Yeah, the burnt orange was a coincidence.
That's right.
Worked out beautifully, though, and things could have hardly worked out better for the Texas Longhorns. Second time in a row we saw them face Texas Tech in a Women's College World Series championship. Last year they won game one of the best of three. Lost the second one, not messing around here, Trev. Once we got to the fifth inning onward, it was downshift Longhorns to the dump.
You saw the experience shine through by games in making the plays that were needed to be made in order to seal the deal out there. A late big fly by Kaden Henry. We'll talk to her a little bit later on. Plenty of coverage coming up here on SportsCenter regarding that and so much more across the world of sports here.
Jessica Mendoza is going to join us from site in Oklahoma City, the gold medalist, giving us some context. We also have the Golden Knights looking like they're ready to take a 2-0 series lead over the Hurricanes in Raleigh.
Yeah, they have jumped all over. Speaking of jumping all over teams early on in the championship series, Vegas Knights have done that. But again, the Texas Longhorns, you're national champions, and we roll right along here on SportsCenter.
Yeah, Trev and I are with you for a little bit. We're going to hand off to SVP and then come back late at night looking at, well, championship rematches. Texas and Texas Tech doing it back-to-back seasons. Texas wins both of them, joining the UCLA Bruins from 20-odd years ago, beating California in a sweep. The only, well, two of the three teams to sweep when they meet in a rematch. Holly Rose with Reese Atwood after the Horns. Hook'em are your national champs.
Reese, you're one of the seniors on this team. How does it feel to end your career with back-to-back national championships?
Yeah, it's so incredible. I mean, this team, the support we have, being able to win it here, my final game, the last game here at the World Series, it's just, I'm so grateful. I'm so incredible for this team and how much love they have surrounded me with my entire career here.
You're behind the dish. You're catching Sit Lolly as she's fighting through this game.